Yes, and that's whenever you have a chance to watch Kobe Bryant on TV, you better, because something special might happen.
Yeah, he really is a phenomenal basketball player, and he's off to a great year. He's coming off a knee injury, but he's getting better and better, and I look for him to really continue to improve and really take this Laker team on his shoulders now, particularly since Lamar Odom is injured. And it's got to be a treat if you're a basketball fan to go watch Kobe play.
Well, KB24, or Mamba as he likes to be called, is he the best scorer you've seen?
Yeah, I think he is the best scorer, certainly playing right now. I don't know that he's better than Michael Jordan was, but he really can score. We see him, he drives to the hoop, he can stop and knock down the
like
shot.
That?
Yeah, like that. He can hit it from downtown, you might say, but he can pull up. He just does everything, and really, with the dribble and his quickness and his size, he can really basically get any shot he wants.
And on the other side of the ball, we have Agent Zero, Gilbert Arenas of the Wizards, and over the past 2 years, Gilbert Arenas has been on NBA TV for a live game 11 times, but he's topped the 30-point plateau 11 times. That's saying a lot.
Well, this guy can also flat out score, and he's got such great range, and he just can let it fly from 30, 35 feet out. In addition to that, he's got also great quickness and can get to the basket, and he knows how to finish. He's only 24 years old, and I just think this guy is just a heck of a player. He really is. He's really a point guard who can score and score big.
Averaging 39.5 points in those 11 contests he's played on NBA TV. This season, he's had 3 games on our channel, 44 points, 45 points, and 38 points.
And he scores them in bunches and in a hurry. I mean, you just don't even realize. But when you get 3 for shooting the ball outside, that's a good way to start.
Okay, we're talking Agent Zero. We're going to take a timeout, but take a look at Gilbert Arenas. He's back home again from San Fernando Valley, just like my own Gail Goodrich here. I know he's focused. He's got the same game face as Gail. Keep it right here. Game night continues right after this.
The NBA on NBA TV is brought to you by Toyota. Moving forward. By NBA 2K7 from 2K Sports. By FedEx. For the ultimate in reliable shipping, relax, it's FedEx. And by AdidasBasketball.com. It takes 5.
Homeowners, want to get cash and simplify your bills? Ask about a combo loan from Countrywide. It's a refi that you could use to combine your first mortgage, your second mortgage, your car loan, and all your high-rate credit card debt into one easy loan with one low monthly payment. It could save you hundreds every month. Call America's #1 home loan lender now and ask for a combo loan. No one can do what Countrywide can. Apply now.
Call 1-800-642-0832.
Think you got what it takes to make the call? Think again. It's time you tune into Making the Call with Ronnie Nunn. Join Ronnie's officiating team to analyze plays, break down the rules of the game, and cover hot refereeing issues of the week. Then test your officiating knowledge when Ronnie challenges you to make the call. Learn from the best. Making the Call with Ronnie Nunn every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m.
Going to an NBA game and don't know what to wear?
Oh, baby, I love it!
Do you want to show everyone who your favorite team is?
This is some excitement tonight.
If so, you're in luck, because we've got the widest selection of jackets, pants, sweatshirts, headwear, and much more.
Yes. Crowd on its feet.
Log on to NBAstore.com anytime 24/7 and be all NBA from head to toe. NBAstore.com. We got it all. One store, every team.
Welcome back as we take a look at the starting lineups, beginning with Eddie Jordan's Wizards, Caron, Butler, and Antoine Jamison up top. Brendan Haywood, the second of, well, two North Carolina guys in the lineup there. Gilbert Arenas and Deshaun Stevenson. As for Phil Jackson's Lakers, Luke Walton and Vladimir Radmanovic up front. Kwame Brown in the middle, Smush Parker in the backcourt, along with KB24 Mamba. Okay, so at any point in this game, will Kobe Bryant be guarding Gilbert Arenas?
I think he won't start on him. I'm sure that Parker will start on him. You don't want to get Kobe into foul trouble. Besides that, you got to save Kobe a little bit for the offensive end, because guarding Gilbert Arenas is really going to be a project.
All right. Hey, that'll do it for Gail and myself. We'll be back at halftime to talk to you. Right now, we send you out to Joel Myers and Stu Lance for Staples Center action. Enjoy the game, everybody.
It's not his shooting, it's all about his anxiety level when he gets to the line.
And that's smart, because you have to, send the message from you, the coach, that you have confidence in your players. That's why I talked about some games ago about the zone defense. Sometimes you have to tell your players, look, I have confidence in you guys to stop these players individually. I'm not going to play too much zone, because when you play a lot of zone, you're sending the message to your players that I don't think you guys can defend anybody.
Kwame against his old team, the team that drafted him #1 out of high school. Matching up with Brendan Haywood. Luke, good position on the baseline, doesn't get the roll, kept it alive though. Boy, tapped it around and it squirted free to Smush. Second chance opportunity, path to the basket, Smush again, and it may have been Haywood who got a piece of it.
It definitely was Haywood, and he definitely got a piece of it.
Well, Haywood with an early block, a guy that was not in the starting lineup at the outset of the season. They went instead with Etan Thomas.
Interesting matchups as they put Kobe on Caron Butler and let Luke guard Stevenson.
Radmanovic has Jamison, who loves the little baby hook inside, and you can't let him back in like that to fall away for 6'8" feet. So the first 2 points of the game, Antoine Jamison.
In their starting lineup, they have 4 guys that can score. I'm talking about everybody, even Haywood, if you're not careful, he'll have a big night. But the other 4, they can all put points up.
A slow start to the last couple of games for the Lakers. Gilbert Arenas, strong and hard off the heel as he goes over to Kobe. Lakers were down 8-0, then 14-4 to the Rockets. Little hesitation move by Kobe. Kwame, beautiful pass. Radmanovic got it up around Brendan Haywood. It's tied at 2.
Wow, good passing, but very close to a 3-second violation. Man.
Jason Phillips, Dan Crawford, the lead official, and Courtney Kirkland. 3 on the floor tonight.
There's the tough matchup there. Anybody guarding Caron Butler?
Caron's been red hot lately. In fact, career best across the board coming into the game for Caron. He's averaging 19 per contest. Kobe's held up. Deshaun Stevenson with an early check and a foul.
You want to make everybody happy, you move the basketball offensively. Get a lot of touches. Kobe to Kwame, Kwame to Rad, and Rad with the head fake, and that freezes up the defenders, and he gets an easy deuce.
Lakers come into the game after the win on Friday at 16-7 and a very impressive 13-3 at home. But now it's going to be 6 straight on the road with a 3-4 so far this year. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Step back for Luke. Lakers first win of the game against his old mate Caron Butler.
Boy, that shot has become Luke's trademark. I've said it many times, but all players have to have a go-to move.
Jamison, boy, as he increased his range. He had 147 threes last year for the Washington Wizards, too. And that was double whatever he had in previous seasons.
Well, he's always been a guy that would take it from that distance, but making it may have been a difficulty.
Tough shot, almost a beauty by Radmanovic, as it wouldn't go down. Now Gilbert Arenas to the hole. He can get there, can he? Gilbert Arenas on the attack. 7-4 Washington early.
They have a number of players that can get to the basket.
They have the highest scoring trio in the NBA. And Arenas, Jamison, and Caron, 67.5 points a game. Kobe up against Stevenson, who's already got a foul. And space for Radmanovic. The rainbow, way off the mark. Good close that time by Gilbert Arenas to get out on it. Kwame saw the pass coming, jumped in front of Haywood. And the turnover.
Had his hands ready. That's what I liked about it.
Luke, and it was touched, deflected, smart save. That was going to be Lakers basketball. On the run, Deshaun Stevenson on the pull-up. And the Lakers will clear it out. So up and down for these two teams. As the Lakers start 2 for 7, 3 for 6 so far for the Wizards.
Well, the Wizards one of those teams that, they like to put points up. You can score on them, but you can't let them get comfortable in the offensive area.
Now Luke Walton. Good position against Caron Butler. And got trapped as he didn't realize he was behind the glass.
You always should know where you are, obviously, and if you just look up, you'll be able to find it.
He is a scoring machine. Gilbert Arenas comes into the game averaging, and he is 6th best in the NBA as he's scoring 20 in a contest. Last year, almost 30 a game. 7-0 run now for the Wizards as they lead by 5. Kobe, and they're going to say carried it on the baseline, took an extended and discontinued triple.
And they've been very consistent with making those kind of calls, and Kobe did have a break in the rhythm on his dribble as he went baseline. The Exmo shows that there it is right there. See how long the ball stayed up?
Yes.
That's an indicator that it's a discontinued dribble.
Wizards come into the game. They have won 2 straight. In fact, Kwame almost took it away. Radmanovic had turned. He's got the loose ball. Kwame jumping out on Haywood. Wizards now at 11-11 as they have taken 8 of their last 10. But they have been an awful road team this year. They are only 2-8 away from their home, and it's off Stevenson out of bounds. Good pressure by Kobe forced that.
Yeah, very nice pressure. But the pass that Caron Butler threw in was to beat the 5 count, so he was rushed, and he just said, I got to get it to somebody, and too close of quarters for Stevenson to handle.
Lakers now 2 for 8. Smush, quick catch and shoot, and he's on. He's coming off 17, and most of the 17 coming in the second half on Friday night.
His hands are going to be quite full on this end of the floor because he's guarding Gilbert Arenas. That's going to be a real challenge.
Haywood. And Luke had the position. Kwame stayed with him.
Well, see, and I like that time. Don't double team on Haywood. Let Kwame have it.
Without a doubt. And you don't have to worry. He's not an offensive threat to begin with. It's going to be a timeout. Good move by Luke, as it's going to be a timeout. Radmanovic finally turned around. It was there on him like a quarterback to a wide receiver.
When certain players have the ball, you should always just expect it at any time. And Luke is one of those players dribbling up and all of a sudden spots Radmanovic. All he has to do is catch it, lay it in. Nice way to run a break.
Being in the zone is just, it's like the ultimate feeling.
Last season, he took his team to a new level.
Time is just still.
Take a journey with Elton Brand and the LA Clippers as they storm back onto the playoff scene.
The game now, I just love the competition, getting into that zone and winning basketball games.
It's the NBA original series The Run, featuring Elton Brand, premiering Tuesday, December 19th at 7 p.m.
Tuesday night just got a whole lot better.
If it's Tuesday, it must be a mod.
So tune in and make yourself at home.
Tuesday night with a mod?
Wouldn't miss it. It's Tuesday night with Ahmad. Hang out pregame with Ahmad and his weekly special guests to talk about what's going on in the NBA and more. So log on to NBA.com for showtimes, because Tuesday night has never been better.
If I'm not playing on Tuesday nights,
I'm watching it with Ahmad.
look, how long I stay wrapped up like this?
Four straight by the Lakers and an easy one in transition with a good assist by Luke Walton. Forced a timeout for the Wizards. 5 minutes going by. We'll welcome you back to Staples Center. Joel Myers along with Stu Lance. Well, the Lakers have dominated this team over the last 13 here on their home floor. Last time that the Wizards won it, it was in overtime. That was a couple of years ago.
Well, you like to keep those kind of streaks working for you if you're the Lakers, but this is a dangerous team this year with all of the offensive weapons that they have. But the Lakers know what they need to do. One of the things they need to do is to play an aggressive first half and not rely on the way they've been able to come out after intermission and get the job done.
And as you said, Brandon Haywood is not exactly a force offensively. If they want to go to Brandon Haywood, you invite them to give the ball to the center.
You just don't double him up, because that just frees up all their shooters, and they got 4 guys that surround him that can score.
Caron Butler gets around Luke, and Vladi helped out. Radmanovic denied him. He was the secondary defender on that play. So the Lakers look for the lead. An early touch for the post. Smush, deep three. And long rebound. Kwame will bat it out. Tipped it to Luke.
Good activity on the boards by Kwame to start the game.
Shown a lot of energy early. Kobe on the isolation play. Sean Stevenson is their color guy, just like he was in Orlando, and didn't work that time. Kobe goes to the line to shoot two and almost got the opportunity for the three-point play.
Boy, he just waits and reads and reads. There's no rush. You don't have to rush when you're that good, as he's just making his spin move and getting the contact. Puts that elbow in Antoine Jameson's chest and goes to the line to shoot two.
Palms up. Antoine Jameson like, what did I do?
You can always tell who the foul is on. Look for the guy that has his palms facing the ceiling.
Kobe's first point of the game. He's already got 3 boards and an assist, as the Lakers are 4 for 4 on assists and baskets made. What I really liked when we were talking about that stat, whenever Luke Walton's got a lot of assists, things are good for the Lakers. Luke had a season-high 9 assists in the double overtime win. Matched his career high, in fact, as the Lakers pulled away in the second overtime. So it's a 6-0 run for the Lakers, and the Lakers have the lead. Not for long, though. Gilbert Arenas puts him back up by 1 as Gilbert Arenas 3 of 4. Hot start. He's got a half dozen already.
I like how they space the floor on free throws. They put 2 players all the way down on the opposite baseline, their offensive end. Then on the inbounds pass, they've got all kind of space to operate.
Luke Walton, a little long, and it's going to be a loose ball foul going the other way as Luke tried to release it early. It'll be Vladimir Radmanovic, his first, and the first on the Lakers. The Lakers shooting just 33% compared to 50%. Lakers doing a good job on the glass, as you mentioned, though. A couple of more boards early over the Wizards. And the Wizards, one of the highest scoring teams in the NBA, 4th in scoring in the league. Got 103 a contest. Lakers 6th best. Gilbert Arenas, how strong is he? Man.
It's not a matter how strong he is, it's how good is he. He is good.
He's so dangerous all over the floor. He was on the three-point line, so gets a deuce there. He's already got 8. Kwame past Haywood. Flash was a little bit hard off the glass. Jameson coming up short, and Kwame reading it off the rim. It's going to be that kind of night, up and down as Smush. He had room, he had space.
And that's what Smush worked on in the offseason this year, is shooting the ball, the 15-footer off the dribble, not being as much of only a catch-only guy.
Yeah, he was a stationary shooter last year.
See the double team, that frees up people.
Arenas puts it inside for the open man. They didn't recover to Antoine Jameson. Why do you have to worry about Brendan Haywood? And Brendan Haywood, not to knock him, but last year he averaged 7 points and 6 rebounds a game.
Well, he's their 5th option out of 5 in their starting lineup, so don't double team him.
Luke maintaining his balance, but now the shot clock coming down. Luke on the handoff from Kobe. Kobe with Stevenson in his grill. Long deuce. Stayed out. As Antoine Jameson comes down with a small forward with long arms. Former first-round pick that played for the Warriors. And burns him from the outside. So he got the board, he got the bucket, and quickly. Jameson into double figures for 10. They only have 2 guys that have scored. Jameson's got 10 and Arenas has 8. But that's not unusual.
They got 2 others that are just chomping at the bit to score, so you can't get too excited about doubling up on those others.
Push for 3. And Arenas quickly goes the other way with Jameson and Deshaun Stevenson. A perfect pass by Antoine Jameson. The Lakers may need a timeout now. 8-point lead, and they will use it.
Well, not only the Lakers getting beat from the perimeter, but they're getting beat in transition as well, as the Wizards really off to a nice start, making 9 out of 15 from the field, 60%. Gilbert Arenas, well, 6th in the lead in scoring for a reason. The guy is very, very good.
Think you got what it takes to make the call? Think again. It's time you tune into Making the Call with Ronnie Nunn. Join Ronnie's officiating team to analyze plays, break down the rules of the game, and cover hot refereeing issues of the week. Then test your officiating knowledge when Ronnie challenges you to You Make the Call. Learn from the best. Making the Call with Ronnie Nunn every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m.
Over the past half-decade, BetterBasketball.com has become the world's leader in improvement videos, bringing you 6 DVDs to build a foundation of the fundamental skills: shooting, dribbling, passing, defending, scoring from the post, and attacking from the perimeter. Now, Better Basketball brings you the most advanced DVD ever released: Scoring Without the Ball. The video features unmatched detail on reacting to your teammates' dribble penetration, developing slasher moves, working off screens, and getting open when denied. The DVD even uses pro footage, so you'll see the techniques applied in real games from around the globe. Plus, you'll learn from Hall of Famer Nancy Lieberman and Jason Kidd. If your goal is to play at the next level or just plain win, get the entire Better Basketball series, put in the sweat, and then reap the rewards. Learn more about all 7 DVDs from BetterBasketball.com or call us at 1-800-BETTER-B. If you buy 6 of the videos, the 7th is free. Order now at BetterBasketball.com.
The Lakers, and I said this at the very top of the telecast used to, the last couple of opponents, until the second overtime, Houston was shooting better than 50%. Game before that, better than 50%. They've got to get their act together defensively.
Well, and they have to do it before halftime, and that's what some of the modus operandi has been for the Lakers of late, is, you know, they let teams come out and get comfortable, get confident, and then after intermission, they decide to pick it up. You have to pick it up from the jump.
Jarvis Hayes has checked into the game for the Washington Wizards. So he is in for Caron Butler. Hayes, a guy that was a first-round pick of the Washington Wizards in his 4th year out of Georgia. Get it inside, and Kwame. Now that's execution out of the timeout from the staff.
Well, and that's run, but all they did was come out and run their offense, and the Wizards bid on everything and ends up with Kwame getting an easy deuce.
That stops his 7-0 run as Deshaun Stevenson trying to get it back inside. Kwame recovered to take it away from Brendan Haywood. On the break, Lakers don't have numbers. It'll be Luke setting it up, the three-pointer. And Radmanovic batted it out. Almost another offensive rebound would have been the 3rd for the Lakers, but instead a 3 for Arenas.
That should have been 4 or 5 points if he scored that one. Do you see what he shot that one from?
He's just a scorer. He's just one of these guys. And he's their lead guard. Now Smush the other way, teasing. Barely got to the rim. You can see that. See if the Lakers can't get it inside.
Long shot, long rebound. Nobody had to move. The ball bounced right to Luke.
6-point ball game. Smush trapped by Stevenson. And off his hip. A lot of dribbling. Out of bounds it goes. The turnover, the 3rd for the Lakers.
Well, he did everything but control the ball on his spin move, because he had Stevenson out of the position, but just couldn't control the basketball, and it went out of bounds.
Find Arenas. There's his running mate, Antoine Jamison, their top 2 scorers. Jamison free and almost got his own as it got around, knocked out of bounds by Jamison. Boy, he stays with it after a miss, doesn't he?
And he's tough to defend for a couple of reasons. One reason is he has an awkward shot off the dribble sometimes. He can shoot off of 1 foot, off the wrong foot, and for a forward, you see guards do that quite a bit, but guys his size normally don't do that as often.
He does it 6'9", 235. Real good athlete as Kobe almost ran into Jamison with a pass. 10 in the shot clock, 2 minutes left in the first 12. Ball movement, will it work? Radmanovic, and it does. Good touches. Lakers down by only 3 on 5 straight out of the time.
Now, and there's an example of the inside out. Kobe's in the box, gets double teamed, 3 quick passes, you get a wide open shot and you convert it.
A 3 for Arenas going across the rim. Boy, Luke Walton collects another board. That's his 4th to go, along with 3 assists. Inside, early entry. Kwame got the pass over. Radmanovic wasn't ready, and it's out of bounds. Boy, if Kwame goes up, though, Brendan Haywood was out of position. He was already up in the air.
I think Kwame was a little off balance when he caught that one, though, and he was thinking about, gathering himself and then make a pass. Turns it over. Good try by the Lakers, Kwame Brown.
6 assists, and he's trying to share it. He's got an assist already. Kwame coming out on the switch with Jamison. Deep into the shot clock for one of the few times. And Stevenson got all the way to the rim. Way too easy. He got contact from Luke Walton, and an opportunity for a 3-point play. And that was at the end of a shot clock.
Yeah, he turned the corner that time. He was set up on the left side, and he waits for a screen to take him to his right hand, then goes all the way around it. Ends up with Luke being the last guy trying to challenge him, but he goes up and under Luke, gets contact, Lays it up very easy. That's an easy three-point play.
Andrew Bynum coming into the game. Kwame will sit down. Kwame with a couple of points and 3 boards. And James Lang also checking in, a big body. A young man out of Central Park Christian High School in Alabama who's only 23 years old. 6'10", 285-pounder. Not a lot of minutes for Lang, but they bring him in along with Bynum. Bynum touched it last, but saves it. Good athletic move by Andrew.
Good thing.
Farmar also checking in for the first time as Smush sits down. Luke off the Kobe pick. He's got Hayes tracking him. Kobe in the final minute. Radmanovic, he's still hot. Yes, he is. He's got double figures, and the Lakers are back within 2.
Again, inside out. Kobe's getting the double team. First pass isn't the shot, it's the next pass, and Radmanovic has knocked down 2 in a row.
Lottie 4 of 7 for the field with a couple of 3-pointers, and once again on the attack, the Wizards. This time Gilbert Arenas, 2-for-1 opportunity for the Lakers if they want to push it. Luke Walton thought about it. He's got Andrew Bynum. Man, should be going up.
3 seconds or traveling.
Took too long. He had the small man come over, and Jarvis Hayes got enough contact with the ball to slow him up, and he was the one who forced the 3.
Yeah, you could almost see Andrew grimacing from here after Hayes came over and tried to swing at the ball. Turnover ensued.
Lakers turn it over 5 times. Final shot coming up for Arenas. And the Wizards, he's got 10. Jamison has 10. Stevenson with 4. With 3 scores, while all 5 starters for the Lakers have scored. Off the dribble, Gilbert Arenas rattles it home. It is a 3-pointer. Final shot coming up for the Lakers. Jordan Farmar going to shoot it. Got it. And it's going to be real short as Gilbert Arenas was right in his chest.
That's a tough play for Jordan to make. A pump fake with a guy in front of him, then try to jump over him because he's not that big. 12 minutes in the books. And the Lakers, well, they're trailing at the end of 1 because Gilbert Arenas, the 6th leading scorer in the NBA, I think he's trying to keep that and maybe add to it if he has any possibilities of it. He's got 12 in the first quarter, and his running mate Jamison with 10. Luke Walton, well, he has 2, and Radmanovic with 10 of his own.
Hi there, I'm Joe Mantegna. To date, the Wheelchair Foundation has delivered hundreds of thousands of wheelchairs to needy people around the world. But that's not enough. There are still over 100 million children, teens, and adults worldwide that are in need of a wheelchair and can't afford one. We need your help. For only $75, you can donate a wheelchair to a person in need. Please visit the website or call the number below.
Going to an NBA game and don't know what to wear? Do you want to show everyone who your favorite team is?
This is some excitement tonight.
If so, you're in luck, because we've got the widest selection of jackets, pants, sweatshirts, headwear, and much more. Log on to NBAstore.com anytime 24/7 and be all NBA from head to toe. NBAstore.com. We got it all. One store, every team.
Well, that's in 1. The Lakers only shooting 8 out of 22, while the the Wizards 12 out of 22. Not a lot of free throws, and that's a good sign. But Lakers have to pick up their defense as the Wizards shooting a high percentage again.
Wondering who was going to call on the Bullets first.
I do it every once in a while.
Jarvis Hayes over at Andrew Bynum. 4th-year man out of Georgia who averaged 9 and 4 last year. First-round pick in 2003, 10th overall. And they're waiting for him to explode because he is some kind of athlete. So the Lakers down by 8. That is the largest deficit once again. They were down 18-10. Mo Evans off the bench. And don't settle for those all night. As it comes across Caron, Butler back on the floor, picks it up for Gilbert Arenas. They've only got 3 players that have scored before Hayes hit that. You can't give that guy space. It'll break, because Andrew Bynum kept it away from James Lang. Gilbert Arenas missed.
Nice close by Kobe. The step back by Gilbert was he had some space, but Kobe made up the distance in a hurry.
Andrew wanted to get it inside. It was deflected away. Man, almost picked up by Gilbert Arenas. Great effort going down to get it. And it's going to be a timeout as
Phil doesn't like what he sees.
Phil wasn't real happy.
And it doesn't take much to get Phil up these days, and he's up right now with 11:02 to go in the first half.
Can you really get a $150,000 mortgage for $450 a month? Now you can with the new Secure Advantage loan, exclusively from Quicken Loans. Nothing cuts your payment like Secure Advantage, the loan that gives you the advantage of choosing an incredibly low payment month after month.
Quicken Loans is allowing us to do a lot of different things we weren't able to do before.
We saved about $4,000 a year.
Quicken Loans is fast, friendly, and we saved a lot of money.
With the Secure Advantage loan, you could cut your payment by over 50%. Take a look. The traditional payment on a $150,000 mortgage at 7% interest is $1,000. But with the new Secure Advantage mortgage only from Quicken Loans, you can select a payment of just $450 a month. That's a difference of $6,600 a year. Isn't that worth a few minutes on the phone?
Make that call.
Whether you're buying or refinancing, Secure Advantage can be a great tool to lower your payment and increase your cash flow by thousands a year. That means you'll have more cash on hand to save, remodel your home, pay off credit cards, or whatever you need. Call toll-free now while rates are still low and ask how Quicken Loans can help you lower your payment by over 50%.
We saved really hundreds of dollars a month. And that means a lot, especially when you have kids away at school.
You want to get more for your money, and that's what I got.
No matter what your loan amount, Secure Advantage can make a huge difference in your payment. Whether your mortgage is $200,000, $300,000, even $500,000, your payment can be lower than you ever imagined. Call now to see how Secure Advantage could cut your payment by over 50%, whether you're buying a new home or refinancing. Quicken Loans makes it fast and easy. You can get approved over the phone and close right in your home. If a $150,000 mortgage for only $450 a month sounds good to you, if you'd like to increase your cash flow by thousands of dollars a year, call now and ask about the new Secure Advantage loan. Quicken Loans, America's home loan experts.
Well, the Lakers trailing by 8, 11:02 to go in the first half, and Vladimir Radmanovic off to a nice start. Not in the game right now. Started the ball game, though, and had a real good first quarter. Knocked down 4 out of 7 from the field, including a three-pointer from each corner of the court. That's his specialty, knocking down the long-range shot. And the finger injured, feeling a little better, but still having some bad luck overall with his shooting. But he's 2 for 4 tonight from long distance.
And they've got the players up on the big screen. He's looking right now as they're singing Jingle Bells. Mars up there, Chris Mim is up there. And pretty entertaining here at Staples Center as the Lakers come out of the timeout for a great look. And Kobe gets the three. So a little pressure in the backcourt, but the Lakers attacked right away when they broke it.
And they really didn't attack with real aggression. It was just a weak full-court pressure.
Jarvis Hayes out there with Antonio Daniels, Caron Butler. Now Arenas is off the floor as Kobe stays in front of Caron Butler. Shot clock coming down. Daniels noticed it. And it's Lang inside, blowing it. Not going to bounce. It'll belong to the Lakers.
Good thing for the Lakers big, Andrew Bynum, that was a miss, because his man did a good job of sneaking on the inside. Had an easy opportunity, just didn't convert it.
A wide body at 6'10", 285. The 23-year-old Mr. James Lang. Lakers down by 5. After the 3 by Kobe. Up against Jarvis Hayes. He'll elevate over Hayes. He's got back-to-backers. Kobe.
Well, Kobe can score at will, so it's not unusual for him to put them together in bunches.
It's going to be the young man who just checked into the game, Roger Mason, the 26-year-old out of Virginia, who took that jumper and gets it.
I mean, he took a legitimate jump shot from three-point land.
Now, they gave Kobe a 3 originally. It was only a 2, though, and that's why I looked at it, because here's another 2, and it stays down. That was well inside the arc like the last one, but up on the board, and we had it as well, and it was 28-26 now. They've got it right, 31-27, a 4-point ball game. The Lakers picking it up offensively. Now can they get the stops? As soon as I say that, Mason helps him out, doesn't he?
Too close. Nobody around him either.
Kobe leaving Daniels on the crossover. And Lang cleans it out.
Boy, Kobe tried to break him off a little something there.
Caron Butler straight to the hole, and boy, we know that. He can elevate, he can get there. As he attacks, Caron Butler, his first basket of the game on his third try.
Yeah, he's a finisher. He is a legitimate finisher.
Caron, of course, going to Washington, the Kwame Brown deal. Early touch for Andrew. Smarter man on his back, and all the way to the hole. Go back up with it, he will, and he's fouled by Lang. But once he realized he had Butler, good recognition going to the basket.
A good reaction also, because he took a shot off balance, but was right there to get his own miss and get another attempt at it. And that's what causes him to get to the free throw line now. Good second effort, rewarded with 2 free throws.
So Andrew Bynum going to the free throw line, looking for his first points. He's got 3 boards. Lakers with 8:48 to play, down by a half dozen. They have trailed most of the way. Had an early 2-point lead, then got in front by a single digit before Arenas regained the lead. You want to capitalize when Arenas takes his breaks. He's on the bench right now, as they have Daniels in the backcourt along with Mason. They can keep Daniels back there at the point, and then it gives them a different option, a different look. When they bring Arenas back, they can keep him at the 2. And 1 for 2 for Andrew. Makes it a 5-point deficit. Trying to get more out of their bench too. 80% of the scoring for the Washington Wizards this year comes from their starting lineup. That is the most in the NBA. Mason. Yeah, he can't find it early, can he? Kobe clears it away. Up against Mason. Boy, on his way to the hole after he left Mason, he ran into his old friend Caron Butler.
You're talking about Mason. When he came in the game, he was only in like 5 seconds to knock down that nice jump shot from 3-point land. Then he missed a layup. Then he missed his 3rd shot. So he's one of those people you were talking about. They're looking for him to provide some production offensively off the bench, and they won't be relying on their starters for all their points.
Kobe missing the first of 2 as they gave the reach from behind. The foul is on Roger Mason. Second team foul on the Wizards. Lakers don't have one so far in the second quarter. Kobe now 7th in the league in scoring. Right behind Arenas.
No, that's what 53 points will do for you. It'll move you up a little bit.
Yeah, we're talking about the minutes, though. And the ultimate would be not to have to work them that hard, because Kobe has played so many minutes. Hayes blocked away. Andrew Bynum read it. Secondary defender.
I like the secondary defender making the defensive play like that.
And also give him a touch early as he's held by Lang inside. Luke's the guy. And if you're in position, Luke will find you.
That's a great job defensively by Andrew Bynum. Luke Walton stays down, lets him go up. Andrew gets the block. And getting the block, he goes the other way and gets the foul called in his favor. So that's nice work by Andrew.
Kobe on the spin. Now they're out of fouls. Rest of the quarter. That's Antonio Daniels. 4 minutes gone. And the Lakers shoot the rest of the way.
Let's see if they continue to attack, or they start settling. If you start settling, you don't get to the free throw line very much.
The Lakers have already taken 10 3-pointers, and most of the 10 coming in the first 12 minutes.
See, this zone sometimes invites the 3-point shot.
Now, it'll be Luke. Beautiful. Jordan Farmar. Find him. They overloaded that side, Stu, and the depth wasn't there defensively.
Well, there's the zone. You overload one side.
Right.
I'm responsible for an area. Well, I didn't even see that second guy in my area, and he gets a dunk.
Jordan with the good pass, good look, his second assist, and it's a 2-point game at 33-31. Almost over and back as it's picked up by Daniels. Good rotation defensively by the Lakers. Now Lang over Bynum. And he'll get the soft roll.
That's
good touch.
That's a good jump hook.
Yeah.
Hook shot by Lang, because Andrew challenged it.
They're still missing Todd Thomas, and they have been for the last 11 games as Kobe was held up by Lang. Dan Crawford says just play on. Kobe up against Lang, and they're going to say he's out of bounds at the baseline.
That was almost a play there where Kobe was going to say, I'm going to make you call this foul. And then the official was saying, I don't care, we're not going to call this foul, because he got bumped twice by Lang, and neither time did the whistle sound in his favor.
Well, Gilbert Arenas is back on the floor. So is Brendan Haywood, as well as Antoine Jamison. So they bring their starters back. The only one who's not a starter on the floor, and I mentioned it, Antonio Daniels, because then they can have him with the lead. And Gilbert over to the more natural shooting guard position. Gilbert on the reverse. The follow, Antoine Jamison. They are so athletic with that group on the floor.
They're pretty athletic with any group. They have some real offensive-minded players on their team.
Kobe will go backside. Anytime the shot clock for the Lakers. Don't have to panic. Still 10 in the shot clock. Luke on the spin over Jamison. Well, it's a gorgeous drop step. Little fall away.
It's enough space where he can get that shot off, generally. And he's been making that one with a high rate.
How about 6, 5, and 4 already for Luke Walton? 6 points, 5 boards, 4 assists. Now he gambled. And the pass was a good one by Butler. Luke couldn't get to it.
When you're guarding the post and you make a gamble, if you don't get that gamble, but when you're in the offensive side of it, as the Carl's Jr. Exmo shows, Luke Walton with that step back fadeaway shot of his. Nice shot, nice result.
Luke is going to sit down for the first time tonight. He's played the first 18 minutes of the game. Vladimir Radmanovic back out there for the Lakers, but in the act of shooting, Antoine Jamison going to the free throw line.
It looks like Ronny Turiaf is coming on for Andrew Bynum here.
We'll match up with Brendan Haywood now that Lang sat down. Jamison got the first of 2. 5-point lead again for the Wizards. Good work by Andrew Bynum while he was in there. Antoine Jamison last year 20 and 9 a game. First round pick of Toronto in '98. 4th overall. And then on draft day, that deal with Golden State. Going to the Warriors for Vince Carter. 14 already for Antoine Jamison. 7 boards. Kobe, smaller man on him, Antonio Daniels. Now inside of 10 of the shot clock. It'll be Radmanovic, still the hot hand. Yes! He's got 12, make it 13.
Some of the shots that he's taken from three-point land from this side of the floor, I didn't think had a chance of going in. They both went in.
On the run, Butler creating contact, and they get inside again. It'll be more free throws coming up, this time for Caron Butler.
We talked about Caron Butler's ability to get to the rack. He can get there, and he's a big-time finisher. Loves to get to contact and knows how to wait, get the contact, and then the shot. Talk about the shot. Radmanovic on fire from three-point land. He's got 13 first-half points.
Being in the zone is just, it's like the ultimate feeling.
Last season, he took his team to a new level.
Time is just still.
Take a journey with Elton Brand and the LA Clippers as they storm back onto the playoff scene.
The game now, I just love the competition, getting into that zone and winning basketball games.
It's the NBA original series The Run, featuring Elton Brand, premiering Tuesday, December 19th at 7 p.m.
Tuesday night just got a whole lot better.
If it's Tuesday, it must be in mine.
So tune in and make yourself at home.
Tuesday night with Ahmad?
Wouldn't miss it. It's Tuesday night with Ahmad. Hang out pregame with Ahmad and his weekly special guest to talk about what's going on in the NBA and more. So log on to NBA.com for showtimes, because Tuesday night has never been better.
If I'm not playing on Tuesday nights,
I'm watching it with Ahmad.
look, how long gotta stay wrapped up like this?
.537 left in the half. It was just a couple of years ago at the start of last season. The Lakers and the Wizards got together in a mutually beneficial deal as the Lakers got Kwame Brown and LaRon Profit. Wizards, other way, it was going Caron Butler and Chucky Atkins to Washington. Caron, he's fit in very well with what they want to do. And Kwame at the 4, he's found a nice little niche with the Lakers. And I say the 4, but even more so the 5 now, Stu, playing closer to the rim with the back to his basket. And he's looked a lot better.
Well, absolutely. He's a guy that I think physically he should be at the 5 position because, one, You know, the fours these days stretch the defense a little bit more, and I don't think Kwame's going to stretch the defense very far.
No, when he gets closer to the rim, as he's set up on the block more and more, he's looked more comfortable. First one stayed out for Caron Butler, and Caron Butler 90% of the free throw line so far this season, so one of the league leaders there, but missed the first. That hardly ever happens, as Radmanovic keeps it in the Lakers' offensive end. Plenty of time of the shot clock, working with Mo Evans and Brian Cook for the first time.
This is the stretch with Kobe out of the game now that the Lakers really have to get something going offensively, because Kobe set the table, or sets the table for everybody. Now who do they have on the floor that can set the table for you? They really don't have anybody in that capacity, so it's imperative that they run their offense all the way through.
And Caron Butler created the turnover. Caron Butler comes into the game 7th in the NBA in steals. Gilbert Arenas is 2nd. So now you better take care of the basketball. You're against the team, and there's a breakdown for the Lakers as Brian Cook came over. And the foul. A couple of Lakers were there, but Brian Cook was going to make sure he didn't get the dunk. Butler back to the line.
When you're defending a guy on the wing, you just can't, unless everybody's on the same page, as Radmanovic got really taken out of the play completely by just a little jab fake. He goes baseline, and Caron Butler back to the charity stripe where you mentioned 90%. Not a guy you want to send there very often.
Wizards now 3 of 5 at the line. And make it 4 of 6. That's where the Lakers are so far. And Caron Butler, former first-round pick of the Miami Heat, came to the Lakers in the Shaquille O'Neal deal, and then I mentioned just going to the Wizards. That was a career high for him last year at almost 18 points a game, and it was career highs across the board for him last year, but he's improved about a point and a board better so far this season. So he gets both free throws. He's got 5. He did not score in the first 12 minutes, so all 5 come into the second. The Lakers down by 6.
You see how stagnant they are, though? They don't have anyone to really get them going offensively.
Man, it's almost another steal. And this time Gilbert Arenas. They're going to say it was last touch. And Gilbert can't believe it either.
No,
yeah, he's right. Yeah. It looked like Mo Evans touched it last, because he was diving down on the ground trying to get to the loose ball.
He definitely touched it last, and I think the official was just pointing to Mo Evans saying, you hit it last, and Gilbert thought he was pointing that direction saying, your ball.
That's the 8th turnover for the Lakers back to back. Antonio Daniels makes him pay in a big way. So that's 11-2 in points off mistakes now after that 3-point play.
You see what happens. They haven't come close to scoring since Kobe went out of the game.
Well, that's where you really miss Lamar Odom. Now Mo Evans off the dribble. And in rhythm, Lakers needed it. It's back to 7. So playing catch up once again in the first half, but much more manageable than when they were down by 18 in the half. As Butler will run on the baseline, and it goes across to Brian Cook.
A little floater by Caron Butler wouldn't go down, but he had an excellent shot at it.
Smush all the way to the hole, and it was blocked by the basket. The other way, there'll be a couple of free throws coming up. As in the transition, they found Antonio Daniels on the run. Lakers out of fouls for the rest of the half.
Well, this team, they have so many offensive-minded players. When there's any kind of a transition from defense, they are really taking off. Everybody's off and running their lane, saying, you get the rebound because I'm filling the lane.
It'll be Antonio Daniels shooting 2, and you can win a pair of tickets to a Lakers home game courtesy of Verizon Wireless. For your chance to win, just text Lakers to 95615 at the end of tonight's game. You are entered. One winner per game sweepstakes open to residents of LA, Ventura, Riverside, San Bernardino, and Orange counties 18 and over. Text Lakers 95615. You're involved. For entry rules, go to Lakers.com. For more points at the free throw line. And it's back to a 9-point bulge for the Wizards. It'll be Brian Cook on the turnaround, and it was flat and hard off the heel. And by Gilbert Arenas. What does he go to the rack and get a lot of boards for a guard? On the crossover, the reach on Smush. And
technical foul on Brian Cook.
Yep, once again, little something inside.
After Gilbert Arenas got hurt, the whistle and stuff, Brian Cook's there, and then a little shove, and that shove constitutes the technical foul. And you're going to see after last night's game in New York, against the Denver Nuggets, you're going to see the officials really the rest of the way, even though they've been very good so far, they're going to be even better at shortening the tempers here from players. They're going to make sure nothing escalates anywhere.
That'll be free throws coming up for Gilbert Arenas after the technical was made by Arenas. And you got to play smart too. Don't give him free ones just by mental mistakes like that. So 3:32 left in the half. It is the biggest lead of the game now for the Washington Wizards. They are up by 10, make it 11. And Gilbert Arenas on his way in his 6th year out of Arizona. The best thing that ever happened to him when he wasn't taken in the first round. You remember, he was taken 31st overall. He was right at the beginning of the 2nd round. So after 2 years at Golden State, he was on his own. He was a free agent, and he got a big number right away from the Washington Wizards. So Washington a 10-2 run. Make it 11 after that free throw, and a 12-point lead. Kobe will be back at the start after the TV timeout as Radmanovic. Well, he keeps filling it up for the Lakers. He's 6 of 9 after starting 2 for 5.
And I'd like to see him play the rest of this half because he needs playing time, especially when he's on a roll like he is. Let him play as long as he's not in foul trouble and he's not hurting you that bad defensively. Let him build his confidence up offensively.
Gilbert Arenas. It'll be a reach and more free throws coming up.
You know, as good as Gilbert is off the dribble, I thought when they changed when they were really enforcing the carry rule, I thought that might impact him as much as any player in the league as well. But he's been able to stay away from it because that last change of direction crossover, a little bit on the side, right? That really gives the offensive player a big advantage.
Well, and usually they're looking at the high-profile players even more. We saw Jason Terry. Remember in Dallas we were talking about it. He had his hand on the side of the ball a lot, but was not called once in that game. And Gilbert Arenas, different story, because everybody watches a player Gilbert's magnitude now. One of the top 10 scorers and on his way to his 3rd All-Star appearance. He's made it each of the last 2 seasons. It's back to 12. Now, what a difference when Kobe sat down. It has been really bogged down offensively. Caron Butler saw the pass coming from Smush. Timeout. Kobe should be back after the next whistle.
You know, you say that, and I'm trying to think. He needs some rest somewhere because he's going to obviously have to play a lot in the 2nd half.
Think you got what it takes to make the call? Think again. It's time you tune into Making the Call with Ronnie Nunn. Join Ronnie's officiating team to analyze plays, break down the rules of the game, and cover hot refereeing issues of the week. Then test your officiating knowledge when Ronnie challenges you to make the call. Learn from the best. Making the Call with Ronnie Nunn every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m.
Would you like to double, triple, or even quadruple your income and eliminate your credit card debt?
I make $5,000 a month in residual income.
$2,000 a month, part-time.
Thousands of people are getting started by requesting a free DVD that shows them the way to financial freedom. Like Trina, a soccer mom who started her home-based business part-time and with the help of a mentor made $30,000 the first year and $130,000 the next.
It all started with a free DVD.
Or Brandy, who has now become financially secure and is living the American dream.
The free DVD really opened my eyes.
Or Dan and Andrea, who started working part-time from home and in their 3rd year made over $140,000. And there's no experience necessary. Our DVD shows how a mentor works with you to assure your success.
Go to 11getmoney.com and get started today. And respond now while this is still a free service. Go to 11getmoney.com. That's 11getmoney.com. 11getmoney.com.
About 2:55 left in this first half. Kobe is re-entering the game, and Lakers look like they're going to bring their starting unit back on the floor. Not a bad move, especially because they're down by a dozen. But this team has gotten into this mindset that it's not a big deal. We can make it up in the 2nd half. And obviously, as I've said before, it's good to have that confidence, but that's a dangerous way to approach a game.
Now Radmanovic already a season high. It had been 13. He's got 15. Luke's back out there with Kobe. Kobe up against a real good friend of his, Caron Butler. Now the switch. Luke penetrating. I like that. All the way to the hole, and he's fouled by Brendan Haywood. Good to see Luke go into the paint and try to get to the free throw line, which he has accomplished.
As he walked by his buddy Gilbert Arenas, they exchanged some pleasantries. Real friendly guy.
And a couple of Arizona Wildcats.
Yep.
And a couple of second-round picks. And things turned out. And Luke, like Gilbert, taken right at the top of the second round. A very similar situation for Luke. He was 32nd overall. Gilbert Arenas, was he 31st? Yes, 31st overall. And Luke gets it done at the free throw line. Back to 10. Let's see what kind of push the Lakers can make before they go to the locker room. So the Lakers have been unreal at home. 13-3 on their home floor. But now 6 straight away from home with their 3-4 so far this season. Arenas quick catch and shoot. And Luke had it knocked away by Brendan Haywood.
See, the Wizards, that's one of their pet plays there. They go into a semi-weave, and then just as they hand it off to the next player, you think you're going to slide under the screen or so. Gilbert Arenas elevates and shoots the ball. They really catch you off guard.
Radmanovic up against Antoine Jameson. Better ball moves by the Lakers. The spacing.
They better do something better than move the ball. They better shoot it.
Smush will. Got his man out of position. It won't be close off the dribble. And almost thrown out of bounds. That's a great save by Antonio Daniels. He was lucky because Jameson was next to him.
Exactly, because if Jameson's not there, there's nothing he can do with that one.
Arenas setting up, and what a catch by Haywood. That's a pretty good one for the big guy.
Yeah, bigs usually have trouble with that kind of a pass.
There's only 3 turnovers so far for the Wizards compared to 8 for the Lakers. Kwame got to go up. He will. Bam. It was Brendan Haywood with a block. He did. You talk about using the left hand.
He didn't even go that direction. He faked like he was going that way, but then he kept coming back to his dominant hand.
Haywood. And they do have some open floor, don't they? Jameson. Luke tried to get there, and all of a sudden it's a 15-point lead. Not exactly the look you like from Phil Jackson.
17 apiece for Gilbert Arenas and Antoine Jameson.
And nobody else close to double figures, but that's not a shock. As I mentioned, 80% of their scoring from their starters. Smush couldn't get the roll. Haywood's got the rebound.
You can't go into the big and have him alter your shot like that. You have to go into him thinking that you're going to get the foul.
It'll be a 3-point opportunity. Radmanovic tried to get there. Instead, Haywood with the bucket, the foul. He'll go to the line. The run now is 20-6 for the Wizards. But it was 18 at the break against Houston. It's 17 right now. It could be 18.
Dribble penetration. Off the dribble. Freed up Haywood, and he gets the basket and the foul. So 3-point play here if he was able to make a free throw.
It's 17. Doesn't get the 3-point play. He's got 5 boards, though. Kobe for 3. Lakers needed it before Daniels could get over there. Jack of the Box halftime report coming up. And Bill McDonald, Jack Haley, and Paul Westphal will break it down. Final minute of play. The Lakers trailing by 14. Arenas too good a look. It stays out, and a loose ball foul. That's going to send Kwame to the free throw line. Haywood coming over the back.
But again, not a bad foul because Haywood isn't in any kind of real foul trouble. That's only his second foul. Plus, with 34.8, puts Kwame on the line. Not a good free throw shooter. So the Wizards actually have a chance here at 2 for 1.
Well, Phil said that Kwame, his anxiety level, obviously very high. And he said he's nervous and does everything too quickly. They're trying to just get him to relax at the free throw line. Makes a lot of sense. We've talked about it. That he acts like he doesn't want to be there to begin with.
I don't think that's anxiety. I think when you act like you don't want to be there, it's because you're not confident from that position on the floor.
Now the Lakers with an opportunity for a 2 for 1 if they want to go in that direction. Kobe, he will. And he's got it. So a 4-point trip for the Lakers. 26.4 to play, and quickly it's down to 10.
I had to use a couple more seconds than they liked because when Kwame ran that one down, he couldn't get the shot up in time. So I think the Wizards will try to work for the last shot here.
So the Lakers, it worked for him after Kwame hit the first of 2 in the long rebound.
See, that's a discontinued drill there as well.
And almost taken away. It is taken away. Smush held up. And it was almost like they were going to let it go. Well, first of all,
Smush didn't recognize the clock. He thought he had a lot less time than he actually had.
Whether you're dominating the playground, the last one to leave the gym, or you're big time like Mike Bibby, the Better Basketball videos will explode your game.
Even I've learned some things, you know, working with Better Basketball. It's just unbelievable.
I've seen so many different videos over the years. You will not find finer tapes than what Better Basketball is offering.
Learn more about all 7 DVDs from BetterBasketball.com. If you buy 6, the 7th is free. Order now at BetterBasketball.com.
Going to an NBA game and don't know what to wear? Do you want to show everyone who your favorite team is?
This is some excitement tonight.
If so, you're in luck, because we've got the widest selection of jackets, pants, sweatshirts, headwear, and much more. Log on to NBAstore.com anytime 24/7 and be all NBA from head to toe. NBAstore.com. We got it all. One store, every team.
Welcome back. Let's get you to the halftime highlights of the game you've been watching between Mamba, KB24, and Agent Zero, Gilbert Arenas. How do you defend Gilbert Arenas, Gil Goodrich?
Well, it's really difficult because he can really step outside and shoot the ball in a catch and shoot. Here we see Jameson actually shooting that one.
But he got the assist from
he got the assist, and
yeah.
he really can shoot. Now look how quick he really rises and elevates over.
I just want you to do a highlight of him getting a bucket over a UCLA guy. So thanks a lot. Meanwhile, Antonio Daniels comes off the screen, knocks down the 3. Wizards up 45-36. Good ball movement. Antoine Jameson takes a look. All right, he was busting these threes against the Miami Heat in their previous game, and he still got the range. 10-point lead for the Wizards, 59-49. We take a look at the important numbers, and we see the Wizards 21 of 41 from the floor. That's pretty doggone good. Lakers not shooting bad, and again, even though it's a 10-point game, Gail Goodrich, you say it's an easy anybody's ball game.
Well, 10 points can go by real quick, particularly if Washington is allowed to continue to set the pace, which they have done in the first half, because this game is still going to be up and down, and the Lakers really got to get back on defense, and Kobe really has to start to take over. He's really been content in this first half, but when he went out of the ball game, the Laker offense really just failed. It just stopped.
What does Eddie Jordan tell his guys right now?
Well, I think he tells them to continue to play the way we have the first half. Move the basketball. We're getting all the shots we want and continue to shoot. What they have to guard against is really settling for the 3 and shooting the 3 too quickly, because they can really pretty much get any shot they want right now against the Laker defense.
And when I see anybody can make a three-pointer, whether it's Antoine or whether it's Gilbert Arenas or somebody else, does that hurt you in the long run?
Well, I've always said you win by the 3, you die by the 3, but in this case, they're making them, so they're up.
Okay. Hey, I got to tell you real quick that we got another game night. That's tomorrow night right here. We're going to have the Sacramento Kings. We're going to have the Dallas Mavericks. That comes up at 10 p.m. Eastern. Oh, it might be ridiculous. You never know. Just tune in. It's a game that's available in high definition. Game night, Monday night right here on NBA TV. Mavericks and the Kings. Meanwhile, Lakers and the Rockets. We're about to go back there, and real quick, do the keys have to happen early in the ball game?
Well, I think in the first 5 minutes of the third quarter, you really sort of set the tempo and the trend. So the Lakers have got to come out strong, come out aggressive, and come out with some intensity. Washington, at the same time, they have to continue to keep the pace up, going up and down.
Okay, you never want to leave a Laker game early because Kobe's out there. So down 10, he just may go shooting like crazy.
Absolutely.
We want to remind you that, hey, as we get you back out to Staples Center, we not want to send you there real quick, though. I want to back you up for just a minute because we showed you highlights earlier of the Jazz working at Indiana. They've been 11-2 at home so far this season, but not quite as good on the road. Any cause for concern for Jerry Sloan?
I don't think so. I mean, they're playing at a real high level right now, and they've got, of course, one of the better front lines in the game. They got Williams controlling the point there, and then the bench that comes in, and the bench with a Fisher who's really given them a lot of leadership, Harpering. So they're really solid, and I think this team is, which started out pretty much as a sleeper early on in this season, has now become a real contender.
And that was a game where Darren Williams fouls out with 6 minutes to go, so great to have Derek Fisher. All right, we want to remind you right now that tonight's NBA TV Halftime Report has been presented by T-Mobile.
Production from Kobe Bryant or from any player for that matter. If you can keep going at that rate, you're having a big efficiency night. The Lakers 44%, but look at the Wizards shooting percentage again. 51%. Lakers have to pick it up as they have done in the past here in the second half. Don't turn the ball over as much either. 8 turnovers, that's too many for the Lakers.
And especially against a team that doesn't give it away, too, as you mentioned. Washington Wizards, they did not have a turnover in the second quarter until the last few seconds when they took it away from Gilbert Arenas. So the Lakers go to the second half trailing by 10, but the third 12-minute period has been theirs lately. In fact, in each of the last 5 games, they have outscored the opposition by a dozen. So let's see if they can pick it up, but it's got to start at the defensive end, and we've dwelled on that a number of times now. Can they get the stops that they need to get back into the game? Well, they did it against Houston. They've done it recently against some of the better teams in the NBA. They did it against San Antonio, don't forget. And that's one of the best 2 or 3 teams in the league. So they take on a 2-8 on the road Washington Wizards squad. Washington has been hot lately, though. Gilbert Arenas is held up by a Smush, an early foul in the second half on Smush. And that is his second.
Well, the Lakers have been coming out of the locker room with a little different pep in their step. So they're going to have to do it again this evening as they trail by 10.
They set it up for Jameson on the pick and roll.
See, there's that off of 1 foot that he does so well.
Radmanovic tried to get up into the air, but he was held down. And they can call it on Haywood. Right there was Butler. And they'll give it to Butler.
When you're in a crowd like that, you can get away with a lot of things sometimes. And sometimes they miss it. This time they didn't as they catch Caron Butler holding on.
Kobe up against Deshaun Stevenson. Smush off the dribble. And it's pulled down by Brendan Haywood. The Lakers below 43%, 50% shooting so far for the Wizards. Jameson again missing, but the length of Haywood kept it alive. Now Luke almost got it away. It'll stay in the offensive end with 22 on the shot clock. You know, there's a term, and I was talking about Gilbert Arenas at halftime. There's a term you never hear anymore, gunner. He seems like an old-fashioned gunner. He can shoot from anywhere on the floor.
Well, there's a lot of guys that fit that description in this league then, because there's a lot of people that can score or shoot from just about anywhere.
Stevenson, difficult shot, and it stays down over Kobe. Over jab. He never gave up the dribble. He didn't even use it. And that working for him. So now it's back to a dozen. Early entry. Kwame finding Kobe. And Kobe got Gilbert Arenas out of position and will get the shooter's roll. Back to 10 as Kobe's up to 18. Need more sources offensively for the Lakers.
And they need their defense to pick up right now, right here.
Stevens got the roll on the last try. It'll be Stevenson from Arenas. And if they get other sources, guys like Deshaun Stevenson, who averages 8-9 a game, then it's going to be real tough for the Lakers. That's 8 already for Stevenson. Kwame with the left hand, didn't get the finger roll. Chases it down. Can he retrieve it? No, it'll be Kobe. Kobe, good luck. He's got it. 21 points for Kobe. And back to 9.
You know, this is one of those teams, the offense they run, when they pass the ball, you can't, when your man passes it, you can't relax because it's generally going to come right back to him.
That's a motion offense. It's deflected away, and good job by Kwame. Staying in front of the passing lane and taking it away from Haywood. Luke's got to worry. And it's going to be an easy one going the other way for Stevenson. Can Smush get involved? He will. Holds up the man. Good play there. And it'll be a couple of free throws for Deshaun Stevenson.
Real nice job of Smush getting back and holding up on Stevenson. And then when you thought they were, you know, saying thanks for holding me up and all that, it looked like they finally exchanged some unpleasantries. So one have to wonder what was said, because Smush takes a good foul and then holds him up. then at the end you think, good job. Nice way to be a good guy, man. Then it's like it turns nasty, or does it turn, oh, you just don't know.
So Stevenson is going to shoot two. Former first-round pick of the Utah Jazz, Fresno kid. And he doesn't get the roll in the first. He was the 23rd selection of the 2000 draft, and after a couple of years in Utah, he went in a straight swap for Gordon Giricek to Orlando, and then thought he had a deal with Orlando. It didn't work out during the offseason, though, and signed a one-year deal with Washington. So he gets one of two, and it's back to a 10-point lead for Washington. Wizards 64-54. That's 9 for Deshaun Stevenson. Radmanovic had the hot hand in the first half. He had 15. That's what he's stuck on right now. 3 minutes almost into the second. It's the second 24. Number 24, hot as ever. Man coming off 53 in double overtime. Kobe's up to 24 early in the second half. It's down to 7. Well, Jamison, he loves to back it in. Butler got away from Kobe. Radmanovic got away with one there.
But they're going. Yeah, he did get away with. They're going to call it on Haywood.
Yeah, Haywood coming over the back, and boy, did Radmanovic shove Antoine Jamison out of the way. Man, oh man.
That's why it's hard to complain to the officials as much as these players do. I mean, you get away with fouls that you actually commit, and then sometimes when you don't commit the foul and they call it on you, it all balances out. So I know it's hard and easier to say that, but that's just the way this game is.
Yeah, it does balance out. Now Kobe held up by Stevenson. That'll be the 3rd team foul on the Wizards. The 3rd, make it the 2nd on Deshaun Stevenson. Kobe swinging his arms underneath. So often we see him swing those arms and then just rise.
Yeah, it's the old swing through move that we teach. It's a very, very good move if you can get it down. And Kobe's got it down to a science.
Reverses it. Nobody accounted for Smush. Plenty of time. Kwame tried to deflect it away. Too many Wizards around it. Picked up by Gilbert Arenas. He's been too quiet for too long, hasn't he? Smush almost had it away. Now Arenas, the 3. Gilbert, I talked about being a gunner. He gets inside and slices it home with a little English.
Well, give Haywood some credit on that one. He kept it alive.
And Radmanovic the other way. Boy, quick first step on Vladimir.
I like it.
Me too.
I really like it. And he's
17.
off to a nice little start here. 7 out of 10 from the field.
Only a 7-point lead for the Wizards. So big night for Radmanovic, and this is a great omen for the 6-game road trip. To get him going offensively before you hit those 6 innings. The challenge, but it doesn't make any difference. Radmanovic tried to close. And ball got away, so they'll stop the clock. That's 20 already for Antoine Jamison. A guy who comes into the game averaging 18 a contest. They're big 3, and they have no one else in double figures. 28 for Gilbert Arenas. Butler's got 19 a game, and 18 for Jamison. The highest scoring trio in the NBA. At a little over 67, 67.4 per contest to be exact. Now Kobe, deep 3, and a contested 3. Just give him the ball. He's got 27. Back to 7.
You know, but the Wizards are willing to exchange hoops like that because they're putting the pressure on the Lakers to have to respond. Lakers defense, they're just not getting enough stops.
Jamison catching it close to the basket. That's his game, and he can't get the little finger roll. Frustration as he smacked his hands because usually that goes home for him. Luke, you could see the spin coming. Didn't get it hard off the heel. Jamison upset.
Looked like he got hit on top of the head.
He looked back at the official on the baseline. Gilbert Arenas crossover move. And across it goes as Kobe tapped it out away from Jamison, but right to Deshaun Stevenson. And Deshaun Stevenson in double figures. He's got 11. He averages only 7 a contest.
You notice every time Stevenson makes the jumper that he does that semi-Tim Thomas thing where he puts his hand in front of his face and waves it. I don't understand the theory of it all.
Smush off the glass. Got space. Bouncing into Gilbert Arenas. So Smush now 3 for 13. Tough shooting night for him, but you know he had a tough start Friday night, 2 for 7, and then he picked it up. Not exactly 3 for 13 though. Almost halfway through the 3rd. Still a 7-point lead.
See how they put pressure on you though? Attacking.
The Lakers get the loose ball. There'll be a loose ball foul on Deshaun Stevenson, and now the Wizards are out of fouls. So after that one, the Lakers shoot the rest of the way. Third on Stevenson.
And Phil Jackson wants to talk it over a little bit here. 71-64. Almost halfway through the third quarter, and the Lakers haven't made that push that we've become accustomed to seeing them do in the third, but they're still within striking distance of the Wizards, and they'll always be within striking distance as long as you have number 24, Kobe Bryant. He's got 27 on 12 shots.
It worked on me, and it worked for a lot of people I know. Proceed works.
Attention men with thinning hair. The pictures you're seeing are of men who used a revolutionary product called Proceed, a newly patented product that requires just one application every 90 days. Imagine going from this to this after your first application. Proceed works by increasing hair shaft diameter. In clinical studies, statistically significant increases in hair shaft diameters were achieved after a single application. And over just a short period of time, Proceed can make your hair thick, strong, and full enough to help diminish the appearance of thinning areas using it just once every 90 days. That's what makes Proceed so different and appealing to busy men.
Because it impacts the hair and doesn't fake it out or leave some gel on it to make it look thicker, my hair looks thicker because it is thicker. This is my real hair. That's what's so great about Proceed.
Proceed makes you look great with virtually no effort. You gotta try this, guys. Stop the daily regimens. Get off the life sentence of drugs. Get started with Proceed to start looking your best right now.
Are the ravages of age on your hair making you look and feel older? Are you less confident in public, at the workplace, or around women? Are you fed up with daily routines? Well, now you can try Proceed absolutely risk-free. The exact product selling at Giuseppe Franco's of Beverly Hills for $450, yours to try for 90 days. Plus, Proceed will include 3 free gifts to help your hair look even better. It's volumizing shampoo and conditioner, plus this 2-speed scalp massaging brush, altogether a $495 value. Use just one application, wait 90 days, and if you're not 100% satisfied, send back the unused portion for a full refund, but keep the Pro Vibe brush plus the shampoo and conditioner as your gift for trying. Proceed. We're the one. Just one application every 90 days. Operators are standing by, so have your credit card ready to order right now.
It did exactly what it promised.
Everybody's at Staples Center on a Sunday night.
You say everybody. Who is that? Looks familiar. Oh, that's the Spears girls. Brittany and her sister, Brittany's sister. What's her sister's name?
You're all over it. I'm right there with you, though.
I don't know. As Kobe continues his onslaught here offensively, as I mentioned, 27 on 12 shots. He's just catching and letting fire. Boy, he can just flat score. 3-point shooting, well, 6 for 6 tonight. NBA record for most made in a game without a miss is 9, held by Ben Gordon and Latrell Sprewell. Remember Latrell Sprewell?
Who?
Latrell Sprewell. You remember Latrell Sprewell?
Yeah, I got to feed my family. I can't talk right now.
You're terrible. Where is Latrell? He's got to be out there waiting for somebody to offer him a contract.
I tell you, he's got to be a little rusty.
No.
Some serious inactivity.
Latrell could take off for 4 years and come back and dust off most of these guys.
Probably back in Milwaukee. Kobe, no look to Quantum. His chest. And here comes Caron Butler. Luke going for the steal and the reach, commits the foul. And will they give him 2 free throws out of this?
Yeah, I would. He's on his way. He was on his way.
Caron Butler in the act. Luke tried to get to him early. Not early enough, though. His third team foul. So Lakers still a foul to give, but a couple of free throws coming up for one of the really good people in this game.
Yeah, you don't want to come out of timeouts, though, with a turnover. Or you don't want turnovers at any time. But when the coach calls a timeout, sets up a specific play that he wants to run, and then you go out, and in the process of trying to execute that play, you turn it over, he won't be too happy.
No, and then you send a guy that's only 90% at the free throw line with a strike. He gets both free throws, so it's a 9-point deficit for the Lakers. Kobe wants it against Stevenson. On the clear out. 7 on the shot clock, blows right by him. That was the reverse. Well, it was going to be a windmill reverse. Gilbert Arenas. And Jamison all the way to the rack again, though, coming up empty right next to the rim. Luke on the run with Smush, and he'll go to the line looking for the three-point play. Big turnaround for the Lakers when it looked like it was going to be something going for Washington.
Nice job of getting that long shot there and going the other way. Kobe's still upset that he didn't get a call on the dunk attempt. Goes baseline, felt like he got hit on the head, and he did, as Antoine Jamison came from the side and got him across the skull. Going the other way, Smush says it doesn't matter, I'm going to score anyhow. Gets a three-point opportunity.
First foul of the game on Gilbert Arenas, and Smush does get the 3 points. So, big trip for the Lakers, and it's down to 6. Closest they have been so far. Here in the third, they have shaved 4 off the deficit, but they got to do it defensively.
Yeah, that's what they have to do. And, you know, they tried a semi-trap there, but the Wizards really played into their hands, didn't really push the issue.
Gilbert Arenas doesn't need much space, does he? Boy, what a release.
Doesn't need any space.
Man, 22 points for Gilbert. It was in and out in a hurry. Inside of 5 to play in the third. And now it's going to be Gilbert on Kobe.
It doesn't matter.
Kobe hit on his way up for, and I believe he was beyond the arc. We were blocked, but I think he gets 3.
Again, that's just Kobe baits you in to reaching in. He was behind the three-point line as he swings the ball down low. That's what we call the swing through, and players are reaching in and they catch you across the arms so many times, and it's an easy way to get to the charity stripe.
Gilbert didn't have a foul the entire game. Now he's got 2 over the last 30 seconds. Got Parker as well. Kobe gets the first of 3. As Kobe is 4 of 5 at the stripe. He's got 28 for the game.
I talked about efficiency. 28 going on 29 on 13 shots.
Really good home. No. Short off the front of the rim. Now minutes are going to be concerned because after he sat out with a sprained ankle, he's played 39, 43, 44, 54 minutes over the last 4 contests. And they needed all 54 for Kobe in that double overtime. He was the difference maker.
He generally is the difference maker most nights, but especially in the game Friday against the Rockets.
7-point lead for the Wizards as Kobe got 2 of 3. He's got 29. Butler weaving his way to the rack and got underneath Kwame. Boy, that was patience. He didn't rush it, did he? Luke Walton wanted to go to Radmanovic. Set up against Jamison. They're overall a very good steal team, so you got to be aware of that as Antonio Daniels chipped Kobe over Daniels from 27, 28 feet. Give me a break. Man, oh man.
Well, he's definitely, those are all heat checks, and he's hot. So every time he comes down, he just says, I'm going to see if I'm still hot. And so far, burning up.
And now he's 2 away from that record you was just talking about. He has made all 7 of his threes. He takes it away on the back door. They're trying to bounce it. Kobe, 8 for 8. Almost. Kwame had it tipped away. Couldn't bring it down. Still a 6-point lead. And Kobe in front of Butler accepts the charge.
What a play on the defensive end by Kobe. How many times have I talked about when you get backdoored by the guy you're guarding, you open up to see the ball. Kobe gets backdoored, but see, he opens up, he sees the basketball. He doesn't know where his defender is, but he makes sure he sees the ball. Then coming down the next trip, stands in, takes the charge, moves over a little bit, but he was in good position. The official said that left leg was stationary.
Now Andrew Bynum just came into the game, going into the middle of the paint, and he get it up in time. It was blocked away, got a piece of it, tried to stay with it, picked up by Gilbert Arenas.
See, Haywood is as long as Bynum is, so that's giving him a little bit of difficulty tonight.
Luke has just used the last foul the Lakers had to give. Smacked it away from Antonio Daniels, who, boy, wasn't even aware of it at the time. Almost a takeaway, but that's a bad break for the Lakers. That's 4 on Luke.
Yeah, and I would think Luke has to go to the sideline. There's 3:18 to go here in the third, and that's his 4th foul. You want him to be able to play with some aggression in the 4th.
Well, quickly, they want to get somebody in.
Well, not too quick, I guess.
No, Mo Evans is going to come in. Now Arenas, short, and Andrew had it taken away.
This time, this jump.
Yep. In the corner, too good a look. Antoine Jamison. And second chance points. It belongs to the Wizards. See, Antoine Jamison.
They can space the floor because they always have seemingly 4 guys that can shoot the ball from 3-point land.
Andrew, little two-man game with Kobe, gets it right back. Goes strong. Two-hander. Drew gets the bucket. Lakers back within 7. That's 3 points for Bynum with 3 boards.
And the beauty of having Kobe, he's always going to draw attention. So if you just set the good screen and make yourself available, you should be able to get some easy opportunities.
Now Luke has to be aware of the situation, so you get a whistle. Gilbert Arenas, and Bynum blocked it away. He can't believe it.
Points to the scoreboard to the official, says, watch this one up there. Watch this one up there. Andrew Bynum says, I'm going to watch it up there because I got nothing but basketball. As Gilbert Arenas goes up, Andrew comes over, gets nothing but ball, and he says the offensive guy made the contact with the body, but guess what? When that happens, it's going to always be a foul on the defender.
Foundation Sports, setting the standard for sports instructional DVDs.
Welcome to the fundamentals of basketball.
To be the best, you have to learn from the best. That's why basketball legend Magic Johnson has assembled the greatest team of all-star players and coaches to help players everywhere improve their skills and knowledge of the sport. The Magic Fundamentals comprehensive video program is over 2 hours of instruction from basketball greats Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Diana Taurasi, Carmelo Anthony, Kenny Smith, Amari Stoudemire, and Rip Hamilton. You won't find Magic Fundamentals DVD in stores. It's only available by calling the 800 number on your screen or by visiting our website at foundationsports.com. Whether you're just a beginner or you're playing at the highest levels of high school ball, Magic's program will help you dramatically improve your game.
We all are looking to get better, and this tape will make you better if you practice the drills over and over again. You don't have to go to camp. I'm bringing camp right to you.
The Magic Fundamentals comprehensive video is filled with everything you need to know to increase your points, assists, rebounds, and understanding of the game of basketball. So call now and take the first step to becoming a great basketball player with Magic Fundamentals on 2 DVDs. Order now and receive Magic's conditioning DVD free to help you get stronger, quicker, faster, and jump higher to maximize your basketball skills. That's over 2 hours of basketball instruction on 2 DVDs, plus the free conditioning DVD for the incredible low price of 2 payments of only $19.99, plus $5.95 shipping and handling. And when you call, ask how you can own the complete Magic Fundamentals library. Call now or order online at foundationsports.com. Rush delivery available.
Lakers still down by 7 after trailing by 10 at the break. They picked it up offensively, need to get the stops defensively with 2:27 left in the third. Well, college football's best bowls. They come to Fox, beginning with the AT&T Cotton Bowl. It's all followed by the Tostitos Fiesta Bowl, FedEx Orange Bowl, All-State Sugar Bowl, and then it concludes with the national championship game. The Tostitos BCS National Championship game between Florida and Ohio State. Bowl Bash comes to Fox. It all starts on New Year's Day. Well, the Lakers bowl games come, and the Lakers lead. Starts in Chicago, playing real well now. First of the back-to-back in Minnesota, New Jersey. A break before the Christmas Day matchup with Miami. And then Orlando and Charlotte. Could be worse, those two. Only one back-to-back in there.
Could be? Come on. Only way it could be worse if they played them all in a row.
Only one back-to-back.
Hey, over the holidays, that's terrible.
You know, you got to have a positive attitude.
Okay.
Man. You really do.
All right. My bad.
Only one back-to-back over the last couple of years. And the Lakers have 17 back-to-backs this year. Last 2 years, they've had 19 each season. We've seen some 4 out of 5s. We've seen 2.
But doesn't every team have basically the same number of back-to-backs?
Yeah, but sometimes the back-to-backs come together. Where you have the back-to-back, you're on the road, then you get a day off, and then you got another back-to-back on the road. So you've seen 4 cities in 5 days. So at least on that trip, you don't have, out of the 6 games, you only have one set.
You know I'm old school, so I don't feel sorry for
Well, no.
Because I remember when Kobe from about, that was from the old arena.
Now, got to get back. They bring in rookie or second-year man Andre Blatch for the first time tonight. They didn't send it his way, and he was available. Gilbert Arenas thought to himself, well, if you can take it that deep, so can I. But he didn't go with it. Farmar holds him up, and he's got free throws.
Just cannot reach in off the dribble like that very often. I mean, periodically, you might try it just to see if you can poke something away, but the movement of the feet is much more important than the movement of the hands.
So now it's going to be an 81% already at the line, 17 of 21. Arenas has not missed. The Wizards 81%. Gilbert a little bit better. How about 7 of 7? And now 8 of 8 at the free throw line. So the wrong guy there. He's got 25 points, averaging 28 a game coming in. 23 for Jamison. Butler's the only one who hasn't come through.
You were talking about these back-to-backs one day. We were on the put the players on the plane, and they were talking about it, and I showed them an old schedule that someone sent me back in the old days. And showed them that was back when the league allowed you to play 3 nights in a row. Now they only can play 2 nights in a row. We had 5 games and 6 nights all on the road flying commercially. And the guys thought there's no way you get you play the schedule that way.
That's first equipment in the morning.
In the morning.
Jordan Farmar, 3-pointer. Jordan got a little space before Blatch could get there. Arenas off the dribble, lost the handle. Can Mo Evans get to it? No, it's out of bounds. Laker ball. He stayed away.
But that was a smart move by Mo, because 2 Wizards went after it. It looked like if they were to tap it back in bounds, then he'd be there to receive it. If the Lakers can put together back-to-back trips here.
Right, down by 8. 95 seconds left in the third. Farmar, beautiful. Bynum with a finish and the foul on Blatch.
What a pass by the youngster, Jordan Farmar.
Rook to rook.
Set that one up very nice.
Of course, Bynum not a rookie, but it's like his rookie season. He played so little last year.
Nice job of coming off the high screen and getting the screen man. Andrew Bynum rolls to the basket, the bounce pass, the and one. Nice.
I like the confidence that Farmar shows in Bynum, though. Going to him right away. The kid's got a smile on his face, doesn't he? Minute 31 to play. And he gives the Lakers the closest look they've had at the Wizards in the second half. Down by 5.
And they've got a minute and 25 seconds. Oh,
Jordan hooked him. He grabbed him on the way by.
Yeah, he did. I mean, again, you just can't give up easy points like this. I mean, this is 3 trips in a row where they've gone to the charity stripe and knocked down free throws.
After these 2 attempts, and disbelief over there, as you can see, after these 2 attempts, they're going to have 10 more tries at the stripe. Legitimately, though. They have been fouled. They've been going to the rack as well. They've been getting to the rim. Early in the game, we saw that. And Antonio Daniels, in 16 minutes, he's 3 of 3 at the free throw line with a half dozen points. More importantly for them, though, he's got 6 assists as the big body Lang. You remember when Bynum stepped on the floor the first time? That's when they brought James Lang in for the first time. And he stayed at home around that. So a couple of free throws for Daniels. 7-point lead for Washington. Kobe up against Gilbert Arenas, waiting for the Bynum deck. Mo Evans tees it up. Real short. And on the break, goes the other way. Jamison blocked from behind. Evans recovered nicely.
Wow. Can Maurice explode?
It'll be Farmar. He'll try a 3. Stays out. And the Lakers have already taken 24 3-point attempts.
Jordan got tapped on that one.
Daniels leaves it off. Lang blocked at the rim by Radmanovic. Bynum got that one. The 2 get a couple of blocks. Farmar with Evans, and it's off the rim out of bounds.
See, again, those are what I call the spectacular plays when successful. Coaches, when it's successful, coaches will live with it. But boy, you better make sure you make that one complete, because they don't stop letting you hear about it.
So it stays a 7-point lead. Arenas with space. Well, he got a little rub. And that's all he needed. 90 to 80 as Arenas has 29. Kobe over Arenas, who challenged it well. Bynum tried to get to it, but it's going to be a final shot instead for Antonio Daniels and the Wizards. So went to the break at the half down by 10, got it to 5, but the last 5 belonging to the Wizards, and now they can increase it even more. That's too many points, though, through 3 quarters. So we've been talking about defense. Jamison, it stays out, and that'll do it as they almost got the putback on the dunk.
If 2 of the teammates didn't fight over that rebound, they have an easy deuce there. Lakers got a break there, but they're going to need a lot more breaks in the final 12 minutes, because this Wizard team, they've already put up 90.
Being in the zone is just, it's like the ultimate feeling.
Last season, he took his team to a new level.
Time is just still.
Take a journey with Elton Brand and the LA Clippers as they storm back onto the playoff scene.
The game now, I just love the competition, getting into that zone and winning basketball games.
It's the NBA original series The Run, featuring Elton Brand, premiering Tuesday, December 19th at 7 p.m.
Hi there, I'm Joe Mantegna. I'd like to tell you about a very special organization called the Wheelchair Foundation and how it's been touching the lives of people all over the world. Spanning borders, cultures, and politics, the Wheelchair Foundation helps people who otherwise might never know the joy of self-reliance. To date, the Wheelchair Foundation has delivered hundreds of thousands of wheelchairs to needy people around the world. But that's not enough. There are still over 100 million children, teens, and adults worldwide that are in need of a wheelchair and can't afford one. We need your help. For only $75, you can donate a wheelchair to a person in need. Please log on to www.wheelchairfoundation.org or call the number below. A simple $75 donation changes a person's life. Please call or log on now.
Tuesday night just got a whole lot better.
If it's Tuesday, it must be a mod.
So tune in and make yourself at home.
Tuesday night with Ahmad?
Wouldn't miss it. It's Tuesday night with Ahmad. Hang out pregame with Ahmad and his weekly special guest to talk about what's going on in the NBA and more. So log on to NBA.com for showtimes, because Tuesday night has never been better.
If I'm not playing on Tuesday nights,
I'm watching it with Ahmad.
This copyrighted telecast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Entering the fourth quarter, the Lakers trailing the Wizards by 10, 90-80. Too many points on the board. If you're the Lakers, that's too many to give up after 3. Carlos Jr. Exmo had a play just as the third quarter was about to end. Reese Evans on the defense. I mean, any question about that block? I mean, how quick did he go up? I think Antoine Jameson thought, I got an easy one here. He's not going to make a play on it. Better think again.
Lakers are going to start with the basketball. The final 12 minutes of regulation are on the floor for the first time. Sasha's. Kobe is going to be on the bench. So Radmanovic, Mo Evans, Andrew Bynum, Sasha.
Look at this lineup.
And
this lineup has never been on the floor together.
Interesting combination. Let's see. As Radmanovic, quick release. Not a bad start. Back to 7, and Radmanovic, the season high, 20 points.
Yeah, and I talked about Kobe being efficient. Radmanovic, 20 points on 11 shots. 8 out of 11 from the field. That's efficient.
And Stu, as Radmanovic almost gets it away, he's made his last 6. Boy. Arenas, now, Gilbert Arenas has had problems on the road this year. He has averaged at home 34 a game. It's 21 a contest. On the road. As inside it goes, Andrew Bynum blocked and fouled. He'll get a couple of free throws. But with that said, after the 3, well, I guess it's a breakthrough game for Arenas away from home, where they're only 2-8 because he's got 32.
Well, he is home. He's still home.
You don't have to go there.
He is still home.
Don't get too comfortable is what I mean.
Yeah, he's just a scoring machine also. Just catch and let loose. Nice release. I mean, the form is nice.
It's really interesting with the contract that he signed a couple of years ago. He's got an opt-out after next season if he doesn't like the way things are developing in Washington. And let's face it, last year they were knocked out in the first round, and he was to the free throw line with LeBron. The famous incident, went to the free throw line and said something to him after he was handed the ball. 2 years ago, though, they got to the second round. They made a lot of noise. But they also lost Larry Hughes to free agency to Cleveland before the start of last season.
I'd be very surprised, though, if he opted out.
Yeah, I would, too. He's got the option. One of 2 for Andrew Bynum, and it's a 9-point ball game. Now, Caron Butler, very quiet so far. He stays out, and Andrew Bynum keeps it away from the big body, James Lang. Farmar with a 4-on-3. Numbers favor the Lakers. Mo Evans, mid-range game, way too strong. Bynum kept it alive, and it's tapped away. 2 teammates really did take it away. Opposite end. Guess who? Gilbert Arenas up to 34. Timeout, Lakers. Lakers actually had the presence around the rim, but they couldn't get the ball. 2 guys.
Yeah, Phil having words for some of the players coming off the court. I tell you, he has coached and he has coached and he is coached. He's going to have to do a lot more of it.
Look, how long we gotta stay wrapped up like this?
Think you got what it takes to make the call? Think again. It's time you tune into Making the Call with Ronnie Nunn. Join Ronnie's officiating team to analyze plays, break down the rules of the game, and cover hot refereeing issues of the week. Then test your officiating knowledge when Ronnie challenges you to You Make the Call. Learn from the best. Making the Call with Ronnie Nunn every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m.
Welcome back to Southern California with 10:38 to play. Now you got to be concerned because you're not getting enough stops. 95-84, but on the offensive side, it is a big breakthrough game before the road trip for Vladimir Radmanovic.
Yeah, he's had a good shooting night tonight, and that's good for his confidence. And that might bode well for down the road because he struggled basically all season long due to the finger injury that he has. But tonight, doesn't seem like anything's bothering him.
Let's see what the Lakers can do out of the timeout. Little zone defense. Sasha for three, quick release across the rim, and Jarvis Hayes, who just checked in, comes up with it. So they've got Hayes out there with Daniels, Arenas, Butler, and the big guy down low is James Lang. 23-year-old that goes at 6'10", 285. Arenas, Evans closed, but it made no difference. Arenas could seriously get up there, and he was falling away anyway, so he's got 36, and it's back to 13, as they have now outscored the Lakers 12-4 since the Lakers got to a 5-point deficit.
Joe was trying to wait till that first time out after the 9-minute mark to go to his bench. To go get Kobe back in the game.
You like that pass?
That was a hook shot. That was an air ball. I know how you tried to protect Sasha on that one.
Hey, I'm there for you. I'm there for you.
You're there for him is right. A shot that Sasha doesn't shoot that much, obviously. But there was Andrew to clean it up and get fouled. So let's see if he can put together 2 free throws here. He's gotten to the free throw line a couple of times. He's 3 out of 5 from that distance.
That one. Glancing off the front of the rim. So Luke Walton comes in. Vladimir Radmanovic will sit down. 31 minutes for Luke, 31 for Vladdy. And we talked about the efficiency, 8 of 11 with 20. He's also got a couple of blocks in there. So 1 of 2 again for Andrew Bynum. 12-point ball game. It's all going to happen at the defensive end if the Lakers are going to get back into it.
And so far they haven't been able to get any consistency on that end. So they're going to have a real run of stops.
Wizards shooting 49% overall, 50% from three-point land. Did he slide a little bit? Well, he got some space, and he got the little step back 10-12 footer. It's up to 14.
Great job of using his shoulder to get some contact with Luke and separation, and then shooting the ball.
Mo Evans, another three. And Luke took it away from Gilbert Arenas. Farmar with Sasha on the mid-range game. And Jordan gets it that time. He's up to 5. Lakers get back, but off the deflection, it'll go to Butler. 3 minutes gone by. Plenty of time for the Lakers down by a dozen. Well, it got right by Walton, and Hayes had it spin home. Luke usually comes up with that stuff.
Well, he was coming over to get the double team to help on the mismatch with Jordan. Just a fingernail away from the steal.
Backdoor run, Mo Evans. And it's going to be a foul on Jarvis Hayes. A couple of free throws coming up. Good bounce entry by Luke.
That's what they've had a lot of success with this year, is putting it on the post, making some nice sharp cuts and getting that bounce pass. Maurice Evans will shoot 2 free throws. Surprised now with the 8:43 mark. First dead ball after at the 9-minute mark. Kobe didn't head back to the scores table.
Mo Evans with the first of 2. Lakers have done enough offensively. When you have 89, 88, and it could be 89, with this much time left, you're doing something right at the offensive end.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I said the Wizards score on it. But bottom line is, can you stop them from putting up more points than you? They have some offensive weapons.
Yeah, they are 26, so out of 30 teams, 26th is most points allowed. So you can definitely score on them. 19th in field goal percentage defense. On the pick and roll, Arenas to the hole, and they'll go to the line to shoot 2.
He and his buddy Luke Walton again exchanging some pleasantries, smiling at one another.
Well, Luke picked him last time, remember, down the floor? And the Lakers got the ball back. That time, Gilbert said, I got you. I'm taking it inside. The foul is on Andrew Bynum, though, not Luke. And for Andrew, it's his second. He's got 8 and 5 so far with those 2 fouls. And it's going to be Kobe coming back in with 8:29 to play. It's 13. Will most likely be 14 when he steps on the floor as Mo Evans will sit down.
8:29 to play. That's obviously a lot of time, but when you've got the offensive capabilities that the Wizards have, it puts so much more pressure on you defensively that 8 minutes can go in a hurry.
Back to 14. Gilbert Arenas is up to 38. 11 of 11 at the line after those 2 minutes. 12 of 22 overall. Sasha, a 3. Hard off the heel, right back to him. So a fresh shot clock for the Lakers. This time a little closer. Centers up. And Haywood had the inside position. Sasha trying to shoot him back into the game as Butler got all the way to the rack for the finger roll. And it's going to be a blocking foul as they say Luke is in a restraining order.
And I thought he was too. I mean, after Caron Butler took off, I thought nobody standing in his way because there's nobody there legal. And Luke finally was there. Blocking foul, 3-point opportunity coming, and then making it a 16-point lead.
Yeah, the heels were in the restraining arc, no doubt about it. So Caron Butler, who started slowly, could get to his average. He's trying to get his 14th point. He did not score in the first 12-minute session. He's got 14 on 4 of 9 for the field and 6 of 7 at the free throw line. And it's a 17-point lead. That matches the largest lead of the game for Washington. Farmar, a 3. He's got the stroke. It's down to 14. He's also got the confidence in his game now. Farmar with 8 and 4 assists so far in only 13 minutes. But again, this end of the floor is where the Lakers have been victimized. Once again, an opponent shooting better than 50% for the 3rd consecutive game. Daniels with Butler. And boy, they got it inside. A break as Bynum was fouled by Haywood, but Hayes had a pretty good shot inside, didn't he?
That's a nice second effort by Andrew Bynum. And I mean by second effort, most bigs, they'll give you one real good jump, but it takes them like 5 minutes to decide to jump that second time. That time Andrew jumped to block the shot and then bounced right back up to get the rebound.
4th foul on Haywood, and also the 14th foul. As now Luke Walton, can he answer? In the corner, Kobe read it off the rim, will get it right back. Second chance for Luke. He's got it. What an arch. It is down to 11. That was way up there. And will there be a timeout? Yes. Wizards will call a timeout. So a nice little spurt. Back-to-back threes by Farmar and Walton.
Well, exactly 7 minutes to play. Do the Lakers have yet another miracle comeback in them? But it's not a miracle with 7 minutes, but down by 11 with a team that's as hot as the Wizards. It might take that, as Luke Walton says, I'm due to hit a 3. Maybe I should arc it a little bit more. And arc it he did. The results, nice form, Luke. Better results.
Going to an NBA game and don't know what to wear? Oh, baby, I love it! Do you want to show everyone who your favorite team is?
This is some excitement tonight.
If so, you're in luck, because we've got the widest selection of jackets, pants, sweatshirts, headwear, and much more.
Yes.
Log on to NBAstore.com anytime 24/7 and be all NBA from head to toe. NBAstore.com. We got it all. One store, every team.
Over the past half-decade, BetterBasketball.com has become the world's leader in improvement videos, bringing you 6 DVDs to build a foundation of the fundamental skills: shooting, dribbling, passing, defending, scoring from the post, and attacking from the perimeter. Now, Better Basketball brings you the most advanced DVD ever released: Scoring Without the Ball. The video features unmatched detail on reacting to your teammates' dribble penetration, developing slasher moves, working off screens, and getting open when denied. The DVD even uses pro footage, so you'll see the techniques applied in real games from around the globe. Plus, you'll learn from Hall of Famer Nancy Lieberman and Jason Kidd. If your goal is to play at the next level or just plain win, get the entire Better Basketball series, put in the sweat, and then reap the rewards. Learn more about all 7 DVDs from BetterBasketball.com or call us at 1-800-BETTER-B. If you buy 6 of the videos, the 7th is free. Order now at BetterBasketball.com.
Well, exactly 7 minutes to go here in the fourth. The Lakers trailing by 11, 106-95. Gilbert Arenas coming into the game as the 6th leading scorer in the NBA. Well, he hasn't done anything to hurt his standings. I mean, he has absolutely put it up and put it in against the Lakers. In 37 minutes, he's got 38 points. And it doesn't matter where he's shooting it and who's in front of him.
He's
knocking them down.
Out of the timeout. Man, they'll call the foul on Kobe. 13th foul on the Lakers. For Kobe, it is his first. So Kobe's got 32, 7 and 5. Arenas 38, 6 and 6.
And that's what I like. You know, that way, now Kobe can guard Arenas for the final part of this game and have fouls to use. That was only his first foul of the contest.
Butler trying to give him a pick inside. Instead, it's going to be Jamison. And he'll go to the line of the foul. Oh, all different angles. Yeah. We've seen that before.
That's what makes him so hard to defend. I mean, he shoots some shots that you have no idea it's coming.
Cook's got the foul. You know, he did that when he came into the league with Don Nelson at Golden State. And then he went down to Dallas. You remember when he went down to Dallas? He all of a sudden became a guy that could get you points in all different directions. In fact, he was 6th man of the year coming off the bench in Dallas. His only year where he wasn't a starter in the NBA. 30-year-old from Charlotte. He's a tough matchup.
Yeah, he is. He can do so many different things, especially take you out behind the three-point line.
He gets both free throws. So they get a deuce out of the timeout. That's the way you look at it because they got the foul. 108-95, back to 13. Kobe with Deshaun Stevenson back in the game. Lakers shoot the rest of the way. Good pass into Andrew Bynum. He's held up. And that's a smart foul because he has not been able to get too consistently at the stripe.
Yeah, but again, he knew that the defender was behind him and he had to grab the right arm. But if he puts the ball in his left hand, he has a real good chance of having a three-point play here.
Andrew with 16 minutes out there. Kwame started at 22. Comes through at the stripe. Now needs one more to match what Jamison just did. So Kwame, 3 points, 6 boards, 5 assists, but he's not seen many minutes. Most of the minutes in the second half belong to that young man. And Andrew Bynum gets the second free throw.
Well, the Lakers have 6.5 minutes here to decide that, look, we're going to become a good defensive team the rest of the way.
Let's see if they can get the stops you're talking about. Still 51% shooting for the Wizards.
You have to get stops. You have to keep people off the free throw line as well.
Keep them out of the paint. And there's one stop as Cook knocked it away after the miss by Butler, picked up by Luke. Walton. Kobe. It's out of the shot clock. It'll be Andrew Bynum. With the left hand. And actually, he turned around and took a little jumper. I thought he was going to use the baby hook with the left hand. He got the contact anyway. 2 more free throws.
And those are the ones, as he gets older, or a little bit more experience in the league, he will convert those into three-pointers because he gets fouled early. The foul, look at the free shot. Then he's upset. He knows it, too. He says, you got to make that one. And we know, Andrew, and you'll be making those very, very soon.
Another free throw in perfect form. So it's a 10-point deficit. 5:58 to play. That's the 5th foul on Hayward. Lakers out of fouls, too. That last foul on the Lakers was their 4th team foul. So both teams shoot the rest of the way. Could take a while. And I would take overtime or even double if that's what it requires. An early start tonight.
I heard that before.
An early start. 9-point game. Bynum coming through at the strike. He's 5 of 7 inside, though. A layup for Caron Butler. We talked about stops. Bynum now with 12 points. And I said 5 of 7. I was looking at Kobe's line. 8 of 11 at the free throw line for Andrew Bynum. Good numbers. Kobe weaving his way home, setting up Luke Walton. They share it well. Farmar, can he? Yes, he can.
Again, let Kobe set the table. Drive, defenders collapse, kick it out, the second pass, wide open shot.
Luke, got to stay in front of Butler. And the back door, need help. There's the block, and the loose ball goes to Farmar. Farmar up against Butler. Hard to the hole with the left hand. Scooped it home off the glass. It's down to 6.
Now, let me tell you something. That's the best shot that young Jordan Farmar has made this season. I'm serious. That was a very, very nice play by Jordan. Protecting the ball with his body, using his offhand. Nice.
Crowd is alive at Staples Center. 110-104. Arenas trying to get to the hole. And he's got a couple of free throws coming up as Brian Cook got over late. I got to believe it's going to be the foul on Cook.
Yeah, 2 free throws coming, but that last basket by Jordan Farmar in transition, the bigger defender, a jumper, look at that play. In his left hand, shields the defender away with his body, kisses it. That's just a beautiful play by Jordan.
Degree of difficulty.
That was nice.
Now the wrong guy at the free throw line. Cook gets the foul. Isn't he due?
Do for what? A miss?
11 of 11 of the strike for Gilbert Arenas. He tried. It was a little bit long, but when you're a good shooter, it stays down.
He's not due. He's overdue.
Postage. So Arenas has 39, season high 45, career best 47. 111-104.
4:48 to play. And the Lakers keep this one in a position where I know what you're getting ready to say.
He was
overdue.
Yeah. He misses his first at the free throw line. 12 of 13. Every possession so crucial now for the Lakers. With 4:35 as Kwame's back into the game. Kobe goes away from the pick. And it's taken away. Arenas got there. Kobe blocked it away. Cook can't retrieve it. And Stevenson's got it. Well, now can you get a stop out of it? It'll be a timeout for Eddie Jordan and the Wizards. So Kobe prevented an easy deuce.
Well, they triple-teamed Kobe. The third guy came from a blind spot seemingly and picked him and went the other way, but Kobe got into the play and made a defensive play. If Gilbert tried to do the same thing that Jordan Farmar did, put it in the left and put it in, Kobe's there to say, no way, not today.
It worked on me, and it worked for a lot of people I know. Proceed works.
Attention, men with thinning hair. The pictures you're seeing are of men who used a revolutionary product called Proceed, a newly patented product that requires just one application every 90 days. Imagine going from this to this after your first application. Proceed works by increasing hair shaft diameter. In clinical studies, statistically significant increases in hair shaft diameters were achieved after a single application. And over just a short period of time, Proceed can make your hair thick, strong, and full enough to help diminish the appearance of thinning areas using it just once every 90 days. That's what makes Proceed so different and appealing to busy men.
Because it impacts the hair and doesn't fake it out or leave some gel on it to make it look thicker, my hair looks thicker because it is thicker. This is my real hair. That's what's so great about Proceed.
Proceed makes you look great with virtually no effort. You gotta try this, guys. Stop the daily regimens. Get off the life sentence of drugs. Get started with Proceed to start looking your best right now.
Are the ravages of age on your hair making you look and feel older? Are you less confident in public, at the workplace, or around women? Are you fed up with daily routines? Well, now you can try Proceed absolutely risk-free. The exact product selling at Giuseppe Franco's of Beverly Hills for $450, yours to try for 90 days. Plus, Proceed will include 3 free gifts to help your hair look even better. It's volumizing shampoo and conditioner, plus this 2-speed scalp massaging brush, altogether a $495 value. Use just one application, wait 90 days, and if you're not 100% satisfied, send back the unused portion for a full refund, but keep the Pro Vibe brush plus the shampoo and conditioner as your gift for trying. Proceed. We're the one. Just one application every 90 days. Operators are standing by, so have your credit card ready to order right now.
It did exactly what it promised.
4:22 to go here in the fourth and final quarter. The Lakers trying to make another comeback, trailing by 7. And Jordan Farmar, one of those leading the way. Hadn't scored a point in 6 consecutive quarters heading into the second half. He's got all 13 of his points after intermission tonight. He has really picked it up on the offensive end, and the Lakers are in need of a lot more points, not only from Jordan, everybody else.
And can they get the stops now that they have to have? Brendan Haywood caught in the air, found Gilbert Arenas, and he'll go to the line as Kobe got him on the way by, they say. And an opportunity for a three-point play as Arenas is up to 41 points.
That was some shot by Gilbert. Pass by Haywood. Kobe runs by. Where'd he hit him? They said must have hit him somewhere. The official called a foul, so it must have been a foul, huh? Kobe says, I didn't touch him. The official said, yes, you did. And I'm going to give him a free throw just to prove it to you.
Well, Gilbert has averaged in their 10 road games coming in here only 21 a contest. He's up to 42. He's doubled that against his hometown team, the Lakers. Back to 10.
Down by 10. Still at 4 minutes, but the Lakers just haven't shown any consistency on the defensive end.
Farmer, another three. Across it goes. And Stevenson's got it. Jordan hit 3 of 4 from beyond the arc and 5 of 7 overall.
Well, Kobe set him up. He had a nice look at it. Wasn't to be.
Inside of 4 to play. Most important for now the Lakers. And good look for Caron Butler. It's back to a dozen. So they got it down. And it was very manageable as they got it down to 6. Kobe against Stevenson. All the way to the hole, held up. Can't roll it home. 3:35 left. He'll shoot through, though.
Well, he split that double. As he went to the middle, they shut that off, and his spin move back. Just couldn't get it high enough on the glass for a three-point play. But as you mentioned, will shoot 2 free throws.
Well, shutout so far here in the 4th, but he didn't come in until a little bit more than he sat out almost the first 4 minutes of the 4th. Well, there's his first tally. Farmar sits down. Sasha is in. Fans don't exactly like this up. What a night for Jordan. He's too shy of his career best of 15. I also like he's only got 1 turnover with 4 assists. So you can have that kind of assist to turnover ratio 4 to 1. Strong for a rookie. Here comes the trap. Stevenson beats it easily. Now they've got a 3-on-1, but they'll use clock. 116-106 after the 2 free throws by Kobe. He's got 34. It's going to backfire on him. Arenas to the hole, and it's going to be ripped down by Brian Cook. And when I say that, he went right to the basket. I thought they pulled it out for even a little longer.
He's very difficult to keep out the paint.
Now Brian Cook. Long deuce. Yes. Stays out. We talked about the margin of error. It's not exactly like he puts a lot of art on his.
Yeah, and with under 3 minutes now to play, down by 10, not looking good.
It's set up for Antoine Jamison. Shot clock down. Butler over the basket, and it'll be a foul first.
Yeah, Kwame was called for a blocking foul. They're out of foul, so 2 free throws coming to Caron Butler. Butler is 6 out of 7 from that position tonight. 4 of their starters, and the 4 that you would think in double figures. Brendan Haywood has 4 points and 11 rebounds. He's not one of the guys they look to score a lot of points.
Butler gets the first, so it's up to 11. Radmanovic is going to be coming in.
And Phil Jackson is going to have one thing to say after the game. He's going to say we just didn't get it done on the defensive end. We didn't play defense without fouling, and we didn't play defense to get the stops necessary.
Well, it's going to be the 3rd consecutive game that an opponent shoots 50% on you right now. And even if they don't finish, they're right at 50%.
And it's hard to win games when the opponent shoots 50%. It's just very difficult.
What a night for this team at the free throw line. 30 of 35, 86%. They are 9th best at the strike in the NBA.
But look at the people they've been sending to the line.
Sasha for 3. Yes. It's back to 9. 118-109. You can get there if you can get the stops.
When's that going to happen?
And
without fouls.
Right.
See, there's the case.
You're giving them free points.
Yeah. You just told me that they've made 30 out of 35 from the free throw line, so don't send them there.
They've also been exceptional beyond the arc, hitting 10 of 20 of their 3-point attempts. So Caron Butler coming off a season-high 30 in their last win. And that was on Friday night at home when they beat the Heat 106-95. That snapped a 16-game losing streak to Miami. So Butler against his old team, the team that drafted him. He had a season-high 30, along with 9 boards.
Well, he's got 22 tonight. Jamison has 25, and Gilbert Arenas has 42. Wow. That's a lot of points.
So there you go. There's 89 for those three players, and the average 67 is Kobe. Goes all the way to the rim. It's a hook tonight. Lakers. Now no fouls, especially after they've used some shot clock. It is down to 10 to 5. Final 2 minutes of regulation. Arenas, as I said. So Radmanovic gets him on the way by. Too big a lane or crease as Arenas. We had a good angle. We could see it too.
Yeah, but if Radmanovic slides over sooner, then that frees up Jamison to have a wide open shot. So that's what they do. They spread the floor, put their shooters in position, and let Gilbert set the table. Got a career high of 47. He won't get to that tonight, I don't think. Although, yeah, he might. He'd get 2 free throws here. And there's still just under 2 minutes to play. He has a shot at a new career.
14 of 15 to the free throw line, 50% from the field on his 26 tries. He's been out there for 42 minutes. Second round pick. Few teams passed on him.
Well, you know, you just never envisioned some players being as successful at this level.
Butler almost stole the long pass. You know, he came out after his sophomore season, and a lot of people said, well, he's a tweener. What is he, a point? Is he a shooting guard? And is he big enough to be a shooting guard? Well, he's a player. He's a scorer.
He's just a flat basketball player.
Kobe. Pass Jamison. And on the reverse. 46 to play. It is back to 8. And it's going to be a foul, they say. A couple of free throws coming up for Deshaun Stevenson. But Stevenson is just 1 of 3. He's not been to the line much tonight. Let's look at his numbers for the season as well.
But no pressure on him. It's not like, you know, it's a 3-point game. They've got themselves a nice little 8-point cushion here with 1:44 to play.
Man, he's overdoing the other direction because he's 82% of the season. Just 1 of 3 tonight. Lakers Live coming up right after the game. We're joined Bill McDonald, Jack Haley, and Paul Westphal. Now the Lakers with 35 3-point attempts. 37 is the record. That was earlier this year, and it did come in a loss. It didn't make the coach happy either. It was against the Milwaukee Bucks because you kind of get seduced into feeling like you can get it done when you have space out beyond the arc.
You know, you have to let success be your guide. You know what you talked about the numbers of free throw or 3-pointers they've shot tonight. What their percentage is the thing that's the most serious thing to look at. You know, they haven't been that bad.
No, it's been
from 3-point length.
Good percentage. But they also come to the free throw line as often as Brian Cook throws it away.
Well, give Stevenson then credit for that one. He missed the free throw. Brian Cook got the rebound, and as he was getting ready to throw it to Kobe, Stevenson just flashed on him, and he threw it to Kobe, but past Kobe.
Well, now they can take it down inside of 1:20 if they hold on to the basketball. Otherwise, the Lakers had it and an opportunity to get within 7 or 6. Butler, though, goes to the basket that early in the shot clock. Now Luke Walton, he's got Sasha on the opposite side if he wants him. Radmanovic right next to him, and Roddy comes through. Whoa, 7-point game as Butler went real early in the shot clock. Stevenson falls down, but they give the foul to Radmanovic. It's a 6-point game, actually, on the 3-pointer by Vladdy with 1:22 to play. So it's going to be Stevenson going back to the line where he just split a pair.
Well, Vladdy knocked that one down in a hurry. So, as you mentioned, down to a 6-point deficit here. But free throws coming to Deshaun Stevenson. 1:22 left.
He is 2 of 5 at the strike. Make it 3 of 6. They're 35 of 42. They've got 15 more attempts at the free throw line.
They are going to go small for the rest of this game, it looks. Oh, no, they take out Caron Butler. That surprises me. One, he's a very good free throw shooter.
90%.
And not a bad defender. So, I don't know if he could guard Sasha. They bring in Daniels to guard Sasha.
Stevenson comes through at the stripe, but the Lakers are going to call a timeout, down by 8. 1:22 to play.
When you give up 124, you're generally down by 8. So the Lakers find themselves in a very precarious position.
Being in the zone is just, you know, it's like the ultimate feeling.
Last season, he took his team to a new level.
You know, time is just still.
Take a journey with Elton Brand and the LA Clippers as they storm back onto the playoff scene.
The game now, I just love the competition, getting into that zone and winning basketball games.
It's the NBA original series The Run, featuring Elton Brand, premiering Tuesday, December 19th at 7 p.m.
Tuesday night just got a whole lot better.
If it's Tuesday, it must be in mine.
So tune in and make yourself at home.
Tuesday night with Ahmad?
Wouldn't miss it. It's Tuesday night with Ahmad. Hang out pregame with Ahmad and his weekly special guests to talk about what's going on in the NBA and more. So log on to NBA.com for showtimes, because Tuesday night has never been better.
If I'm not playing on Tuesday nights,
I'm watching it with Ahmad.
look, how long gotta stay wrapped up like this?
Eight-point lead for the Wizards. They have led it almost every step of the way by as many as 17, once in the first half, once also here in the second half. We talked about their trio that leads the NBA in threesomes. As you can see, their overall numbers and what they've done so far tonight. That's 90 points out of the 124.
Well, here what you do, though, when you have players coming in like that, you have a trio like that, you say, one of the trio we've got to keep under his average. One of the trio. What happens? All three of them not only get their average, but they surpass their average.
That was quick and well conceived out of the timeout by the staff. Lakers executed. Now can they get the stop? Stevenson getting past Kobe up the side. They say he did not walk with the basketball. All the fans wanted to walk. 6-point game.
Yeah, I'd say every fan in here wanted to travel.
Antonio Daniels in there to handle the basketball. That's why they brought him in, a point guard.
Yeah, but Caron Butler is a good ball handler.
Now Stevenson and a wedge on a break for the Lakers. Jamison almost had it. Kobe up ahead to Luke Walton. Plenty of time for the Lakers. Looking for Radmanovic. The hot hand. It'll be Kobe. Got time to go for a deuce. Luke will. It's down to 4. 124-120. Now can you get the steal? Arenas splits the double. Don't foul him. They'll go to the line. 39.2 to play. Even if it makes both, it's still a 2-possession game.
Gilbert Arenas is 14 out of 16 from the charity stripe, 7 rebounds, 7 assists. I won't give you his total points because that's too staggering. But he's looking to add to it.
Well, 2 off the season, 4 off his career best. A lot of free throws taken by the Wizards tonight, and it stays out. So he's got 3 misses there. 4-point game, 124-120. The Lakers have a timeout, a full timeout, and a 20. So they can advance it.
They have to take it to advance it because of the clock situation. They really are running out of time here. 30 minutes.
Stop it here, and they will. 39.2 to play, and let's see what they come up with. Only down by 5.
Well, let's see what they come up defensively, because I think they should go for the quickest basket possible. I don't think the Wizards are going to take a foul.
Think you got what it takes to make the call? Think again. It's time you tune into Making the Call with Ronnie Nunn. Join Ronnie's officiating team to analyze plays, break down the rules of the game, and cover hot refereeing issues of the week. Then test your officiating knowledge when Ronnie challenges you to You Make the Call. Learn from the best. Making the Call with Ronnie Nunn every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m.
Going to an NBA game and don't know what to wear? Do you want to show everyone who your favorite team is?
We'll see some excitement tonight.
If so, you're in luck, because we've got the widest selection of jackets, pants, sweatshirts, headwear, and much more. Log on to NBAstore.com anytime 24/7 and be all NBA from head to toe. NBAstore.com. We got it all. One store, every team.
The hottest show in Las Vegas is coming this February when the NBA stars gather on the same court. Get ready for the 2007 NBA All-Star Game in Las Vegas by voting daily for your favorite players on NBA.com. Vote now and enter the NBA All-Star Sweepstakes for a chance to win a trip to NBA All-Star 2007. Visit NBA.com for more information. Watch the 2007 NBA All-Star Game live from Las Vegas, February 18th only on TNT.
39 seconds left to play in the ball game. Lakers trying to put a scare in the Wizards, trail by 5 with the basketball. And I said that the Wizards weren't going to, I wouldn't think they would take a foul. What I meant by that was, you know, the coaches said no three-point plays. So those ways you can get easy, quick deuces and then put you in the same position where you're going to have to foul anyhow.
Lakers still have a timeout remaining. Kobe drawing Jamison. And to the basket he goes. The finger roll won't go. Loose ball on the floor. And who's got it? It's going to be a jump ball with 28.6 to play. And what's the matchup of the jump ball?
I hope they let Radmanovic get in.
Yes.
That's Sasha.
He came back towards him. And will it be Jarvis Hayes and Radmanovic? Let's see if the Lakers can control it. Is it going to be a deuce or a three-point attempt? Now, they lost 11 seconds on that possession.
Lakers tried to go for any shot they could get. The Wizards played pretty good D, prevented the three.
So Vladi tied up with Jarvis Hayes. He'll control it to Kobe. Kobe. Stevenson on the run. Inside he goes, and he goes to the line, and one looking for the three-point play. They needed it. They got it.
Wow. But now the Lakers are in a position where they have to foul.
24.1 to play.
Yeah, I mean, if you're the Wizards, with a successful free throw here, they'll be up 2. But then they could just run out the clock. They could just hold the ball for 24 seconds. Right. So you know the Lakers are going to have to take a foul. Now they have to figure out who they want to foul.
And also, well, you set up pressure to begin with. If you can get the steal, if you can't get the steal, then right away grab it.
But you want to make sure you put people like Hayes or somebody that hasn't been to the line a lot in this ball game on the stripe. You don't want to send Gilbert Arenas there, Daniels.
Kobe for the three-point play. Comes through, two-point game, timeout as the Wizards will advance. And I'm surprised, and I'd be shocked out of the timeout if Caron Butler's not back in there for free throw purposes.
I agree with you. I think you've got to put, if you're the Wizards, you've got to put all your free throw shooters in the game. The Lakers trail by 2 with 24 seconds to play.
Whether you're dominating the playground, the last one to leave the gym, or you're big time like Mike Bibby, the Better Basketball videos will explode your game.
Even I've learned some things, working with Better Basketball. It's just unbelievable.
I've seen so many different videos over the years. You will not find finer tapes than what Better Basketball is offering.
Learn more about all 7 DVDs from BetterBasketball.com. If you buy 6, the 7th is free. Order now at BetterBasketball.com.
Being in the zone is just, it's like the ultimate feeling.
Last season, he took his team to a new level.
Time is just still.
Take a journey with Elton Brand and the LA Clippers as they storm back onto the playoff scene.
The game now, I just love the competition, getting into that zone and winning basketball games.
It's the NBA original series, The Run, featuring Elton Brand, premiering Tuesday, December 19th at 7 p.m.
Going to an NBA game and don't know what to wear? Do you want to show everyone who your favorite team is?
We'll see some excitement tonight.
If so, you're in luck, because we've got the widest selection of jackets, pants, sweatshirts, headwear, and much more. Log on to NBAstore.com anytime 24/7 and be all NBA from head to toe. NBAstore.com. We got it all. One store, every team.
Tuesday night just got a whole lot better.
If it's Tuesday, it must be a mod.
So tune in and make yourself at home.
Tuesday night with a mod?
Wouldn't miss it. It's Tuesday night with Ahmad. Hang out pregame with Ahmad and his weekly special guests to talk about what's going on in the NBA and more. So log on to NBA.com for showtimes, because Tuesday night has never been better.
If I'm not playing on Tuesday nights,
I'm watching it with Ahmad.
Well, we've been harping on the fact that the Lakers hasn't played any defense tonight. Down by 225-23. If you want visual evidence, there it is. 33 in the second, 31 in the third, and 35 here in the fourth for the Wizards. That's not defense. And if you're on the other side of it, the Lakers have scored 74 points in the second half, but still trail. There's the difference right there.
Mo Evans is going to be on the sideline on the ball. Rashawn Stevenson bringing it in. And they do get Caron Butler back into the game.
Well, they had to get Hayes out.
Bring it into Daniels. That's the guy you wanted to foul. Now Stevenson clipped, and he'll go to the line. But Daniels usually a fairly flat free throw shooter. Now Stevenson will go back, and he's been there a lot lately.
Yeah, Daniels is 4 for 4 from the line in this game tonight, and Stevenson now going back there where he's 4 out of 7. So 2 free throws are, if you're Eddie Jordan, is a must. If you get 2 here, you put the Lakers in a real bad way. 1, Lakers with that number 24 out there, you never know.
Lakers trying to advance it. Stevenson gets the first. Now, this is the crucial one. If the Lakers get the rebound, can't dribble it. Got to call a timeout right away. And then you can advance it. 3-point ball game. The kid from Fresno at the stripe. And he doesn't get the roll. Vladdy's got it. Call the timeout.
No, he didn't.
He didn't. Lakers at a 20. Now Kobe up ahead. Brian Cook. It'll be Kobe. Back to Cook. He'll go for the tie. Got it! 5.7 to play. Hard to believe it's Staples again. Second time this weekend.
Well, Brian Cook had it because Kobe Bryant, they were determined. They were not going to let Kobe get a shot. They doubled him, and Kobe got rid of the basketball. He trusted his teammate, Brian Cook, to make the shot. And Brian Cook, I mean, that was a difficult shot only because it wasn't his normal-looking shot. Almost like a throw to some degree. It was a shot, but not a shot. They took the ball out of Kobe's hands once. They get it back to him. They double him up again. Fly by, step back, throw it up, throw it in, Brian Cook. We've got a tie game with 5.7. But Lakers feel good about that, obviously. But 5.7 with Gilbert Arenas on the floor, that's a lifetime without fouling. So we'll see what the Lakers can do. But Brian Cook, that's a big-time shot there. Big time.
Don't forget what Brian did. Remember the first overtime against Houston. The Lakers were down 97-94, trying to find some offense. It was Brian Cook straight away. And he hit the three-pointer to tie it at 97.
And this is where you come out with your best defensive lineup in position. Because you've got to get a stop without fouling. And 5.7 seconds is that's just a long time.
It starts with Mo Evans, pressure on the ball. It goes to Gilbert Arenas. Who else? 4 seconds to play. Will we go to overtime? Arenas, the jumper over Kobe, and we go to overtime. The Lakers will take it. After trailing by as many as 17 for the second time this weekend, it is an extra session for the Lakers on their home floor.
Let me tell you something. This is a remarkable comeback again. I honestly didn't think they had it in them again tonight because the Wizards seemingly were scoring at will. Well, not seemingly, they were. You put up 126, you're scoring at will. But the Lakers somehow got the stops when they needed them, and now we've got an extra 5-minute session here. Can the Lakers do it again? We'll find out when we come back.
Foundation Sports, setting the standard for sports instructional DVDs.
Welcome to the fundamentals of basketball.
To be the best, you have to learn from the best. That's why basketball legend Magic Johnson has assembled the greatest team of all-star players and coaches to help players everywhere improve their skills and knowledge of the sport. The Magic Fundamentals Comprehensive Video Program is over 2 hours of instruction from basketball greats Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Diana Taurasi, Carmelo Anthony, Kenny Smith, Amari Stoudemire, and Rip Hamilton. You won't find Magic Fundamentals DVD in stores. It's only available by calling the 800 number on your screen or by visiting our website at foundationsports.com. Whether you're just a beginner or you're playing at the highest levels of high school ball, Magic's program will help you dramatically improve your game.
We all are looking to get better, and this tape will make you better if you practice the drills over and over again. You don't have to go to camp. I'm bringing camp right to you.
The Magic Fundamentals Comprehensive Video is filled with everything you need to know to increase your points, assists, rebounds, and understanding of the game of basketball. So call now and take the first step to becoming a great basketball player with Magic Fundamentals on 2 DVDs. Order now and receive Magic's Conditioning DVD free to help you get stronger, quicker, faster, and jump higher to maximize your basketball skills. That's over 2 hours of basketball instruction on 2 DVDs, plus the free conditioning DVD for the incredible low price of 2 payments of only $19.99, plus $5.95 shipping and handling. And when you call, ask how you can own the complete Magic Fundamentals library. Call now or order online at foundationsports.com. Rush delivery available.
Welcome back once again to Staples Center. Joel Myers along with Tulane. The Lakers won in double overtime on Friday. Now, a first overtime period, hopefully the only one they'll need against the Washington Wizards. And I mentioned this too while we were away. Andrew Bynum's got to be out there, so you'll have him out there for the opening tip. Now, how long will he stay out there is the question. If they stay small Washington, there's no matchup for him. But if Haywood's on the floor and stays out there, it'll be interesting to see how long Andrew's out there.
It's going to be, and I think a lot of it's going to depend on what the score situation is. But trying to outguess coaches can get you in trouble. Because just when you think you know what they may do, they pull a surprise. But this time, he does put Andrew out to start the overtime. And I think primarily because Andrew is good at the initial jump ball. You know, he's long, he keeps his hands up, and let's see if he can control it against an equally as long guy from the Wizards.
Yeah, Brendan Haywood's also a 7-footer. So Haywood out of North Carolina, Andrew in his second season with the Lakers, but as we said, it's almost like his rookie season. What a matchup between Kobe and Gilbert Arenas, the 6th and 7th highest scorer so far in the NBA this season. Lakers scored 46 in the 4th, as you saw. Franchise record for points in a period, 51.
Well, if you Crawford the toss. If you like offense, you've seen a lot of it tonight.
Bynum and Haywood. Bynum controls it. Sasha's got it. Lakers with the first possession of overtime. They'll run off Bynum's pick. And Luke had it stripped and taken away. Good play. Butler blocked away. Kobe got there, but it's going to be a foul, I believe, on the floor before.
And no question, nowhere close to goaltending. I don't know what the Wizard bench is all about. That ball was barely above the net, let alone above the rim.
You know, I talked about it earlier, Stu. You've got Caron Butler among the top 10 in steals in the NBA, and you've got to protect the basketball.
Yeah, that's why I was surprised they took Caron out of the ball game going down the stretch. I mean, he's a good defender, shoots free throws extremely well, and he handles the ball good enough to be out there, especially when you've got Gilbert Arenas on the floor.
And Gilbert Arenas second best in the NBA in steals. So they got a couple of pickpockets. And Butler, averaging 2 steals a game, gets it and gets both free throws.
And they strike first in the overtime session to see if the Lakers have an answer.
Kobe backpedaling. Got Antonio Daniels out of position. Beautiful finger. Sets up Andrew Bynum for the easy one.
Well, you talk about dribble penetration. Luke Walton from about the 3-point line.
He's got a career best with 11 assists, 13 points, and 7 boards. He's been out there 42 minutes. So Arenas, and it's out of bounds. Lakers get it back. Well, Gilbert, he had a good look, even though it was challenged by Kobe at the end of regulation, and that usually a pretty good one for him as well.
And that's what you like to see. You like to see your best defender going up against the best offensive guy if they're at the same position. And Kobe was on Gilbert at the end of regulation.
Kobe getting Daniels out of position again. Radmanovic for the lead. Pass to Bynum? No, it's Haywood. Now they come out quickly. And Gilbert Arenas grabbed. He'll go to the line, shoots 2. A break for the Lakers. It could have been a 3-point try.
That's 5 fouls on Kobe now. There's 4:06 to play.
Too much time.
So it's getting really serious here about his aggressiveness on the defensive end. He can't do much of anything now defensively, or else he'll be sitting over there with a towel, not being able to come back.
And they've got to remind him over on the sideline. I don't think there's any doubt he knows about it, but just remind him. First, real short for Gilbert. And that usually tells you the guy's been out there a long time, which is 45 minutes so far for Arenas.
The play I'm worried about with Kobe, he's been setting other people up with his ability to get into the paint, you know, dribble, penetration, and kick. Now the offensive foul becomes a point. You know, you just can't be as aggressive on either end.
The second for Arenas. He gives the Wizards a 1-point lead. 129-128. It was a one overtime game so far for the Wizards. They lost it. Lakers won their only overtime affair. Find him on the pick and roll. Good ball movement. Radmanovic blows by Jamison. Tried to get it inside. Find him going to the ground to keep it alive. And Radmanovic, because of it, gets a baby hook.
Nice job, Andrew.
Boy, what an effort by Bynum.
Nice job of going to the floor, and that freed it up for Radmanovic to get a deuce.
Lakers' first lead since the opening 12 minutes of play. And again, I told you, it didn't last long the last time, did it? What was it, 10-9? Yes, 48 now for Gilbert Arenas. He's got a new career high. Kobe weaving his way up against Haywood. Radmanovic almost taken away by Butler. It's Luke. Plenty of time on the shot clock. And it's blocked for a foul by Haywood. Couple of free throws coming up for Luke, trying to tie it up.
Haywood is gone.
He's got his fifth, or making his sixth. So he was sitting on 5 for some time. He didn't play a lot in the last 3-4 minutes, but he is gone now.
And they're going to insert into the game a player that hasn't been on the floor yet tonight. Calvin Booth making his first appearance here in overtime with the score 132-130, and Luke Walton at the line to shoot a pair.
Luke has not been to the free throw line but a couple of tries tonight. He's 2 of 2. 5 of 11 from the field. Can he tie it at 132? Point away. Calvin Booth started his career as he comes into the game with Washington as a second-round pick. And he left and went to the Mavs, the Sonics, and the Bucks before coming back to Washington last year. What a time to come into the game for the first time. Career best on assists for Luke, by the way. And he comes through in the clutch. He's got 15. So now 5 Lakers overall in double figures. This is the guy. Arenas has 48. Stevenson getting it right back to him. Trying to get it inside. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2 more.
When he starts to turn the corner, he's going with such quickness. That secondary defender should just try to stand. Because he's so good at getting past that initial high screen and roll, you might be able to get in a position to get the offensive foul.
So Andrews' foul is his third. The Lakers with a couple of team fouls in overtime. As Arenas gives them the lead once again. They are now 42 of 52
and
at
Gilbert,
the free throw line.
Gilbert looking for point number 50. 32 of those coming in the second half. Last Wizard with 50. Guy by the name of Michael Jordan. Wasn't a bad player in his day.
And that was at the end of his career. As Arenas is short and Luke gets it.
Let me tell you something. Michael probably gets 50 today.
Luke's got 8 boards, so he's 2 boards away from a triple-double. Lakers down by a point. They get the lead once again. Kobe setting up Luke. Mid-range game. It's going to be real short. And on the air ball, it's pulled down by Calvin Booth. Radmanovic trying to get it. Instead, numbers favor Gilbert Arenas.
Spread now, though.
Stevenson didn't go for it. And Luke gambling. And it's a foul. So Luke is just fouled out of the game. That's a huge blow to the Lakers. Who do you go with in your Phil and the staff?
Well, you got to come back with Brian Cook now, even though the matchups may not be in your favor. Although you do have Maurice Evans that you can match up with this foot speed. 2 minutes and 30 to play. Lakers down by a point with the Wizards having the ball, and it is going to be Maurice Evans matching up with the just with the foot speed out there. That's a career high for Luke as he leads, 11 assists, and Luke is making it happen as he generally does. 11 assists. That's good. He has 11. Kobe has 8. So that's 19 and 2 guys there. Not too bad.
Yeah, the Lakers are out of fouls. So free throws coming up for Gilbert Arenas. And Washington does not have a foul yet in the overtime period. We're halfway through.
Right there is the 14th foul.
Bonus? I mean, in the Wizards in the bonus, that foul in the Lakers? Wow. And, you know, we talked about Luke fouling out. Kobe's got 5. He can't be but so aggressive. And he's got to guard. I don't say he has to guard. I would not put Kobe on Gilbert Arenas. I'd put Maurice Evans on it.
Arenas has lived at the line tonight. 18 of 23. So 18 of his 50 at the stripe.
50. Did you say 5-0?
Earl the Pearl
50
as the franchise record, and it came against the Lakers. And only 1 of 2 that trip. So a 2-point lead instead of a 3-point lead. 134-132. Mo Evans out there with Bynum, Kobe, Sasha, and Radmanovic. Sasha for the lead. Unbelievable. 135-134 when you least expect it.
Just when you thought you had it figured out.
Sasha's got a half dozen off the bench.
And Kobe's guarding Gilbert Arenas. Are you not surprised they don't isolate like this?
There he goes. Radmanovic tries to get there, but it's too late. A 1-point lead.
And I'm surprised, though, that they have Kobe on. Kobe can't play the kind of defense that he normally does with those 5 fouls. Put Maurice Evans on him.
Kobe waiting for the pick to come out. And Andrew Bynum. Kobe wanted to go back to Bynum instead. Mo Evans. Anytime now, not as much. It's down to 7 real quickly on the shot clock. Kobe got to go up. It'll be Sasha. Back to back. Off the lip of the rim. On line, but short. 1-point lead for the Wizards. They have the basketball. The Lakers have taken a franchise record 40 3-pointers tonight. There goes Arenas, and he's got a 3-point opportunity. Andrew Bynum came over late. He created the contact. Smart play. Back to a 3-point lead, and Gilbert Arenas can make it a 2-possession game with 1:14 left in overtime.
Well, again, backdoor situation. Jumps into the defender, and the defender, Andrew Bynum, says, where was I supposed to go on that play? As he initiated all the contact, as they protect the shooters the majority of the time.
That's the 4th foul on Andrew, and now it is a 2-possession game. The Lakers will call a timeout.
And the Lakers need a timeout. 1:14 to play. How many miracles do they have in them? Gilbert Arenas with a total of 38 here in the second half has his team up by 4.
Look, how long gotta stay wrapped up like this?
Oh, come on, Lucky. How many times I gotta tell you? Keep your clothes out my locker. Only a rookie will wear something like this.
This? This is sweet, Lucky. Just my size.
Oh, Lucky. What is that terrible cologne you wear?
The hottest show in Las Vegas is coming this February when the NBA stars gather on the same court. Get ready for the 2007 NBA All-Star Game in Las Vegas by voting daily for your favorite players on NBA.com. Vote now and enter the NBA All-Star Sweepstakes for a chance to win a trip to NBA All-Star 2007. Visit NBA.com for more information. Watch the 2007 NBA All-Star Game live from Las Vegas, February 18th only on TNT.
Think you got what it takes to make the call? Think again. It's time you tune into Making the Call with Ronnie Nunn. Join Ronnie's officiating team to analyze plays, break down the rules of the game, and cover hot refereeing issues of the week. Then test your officiating knowledge when Ronnie challenges you to make the call. Learn from the best. Making the Call with Ronnie Nunn every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m.
Lakers call the timeout with a minute 14 left. And they still have, let's see, they've got another 3 remaining in overtime, but it's inside of 2 minutes, so those are all 20s now for the Lakers in overtime.
Well, we talked about the matchup from the respective teams of their star. Kobe with 41 and Gilbert Arenas he's put a double nickel on the Lakers. 55 big ones, 16 out of 31 from the field. Kobe's 13 out of 21. And Kobe flirting with a triple-double here, 8 rebounds and 9 assists. But a minute and 14 to play. I'd say the Wizards have the upper hand in that situation because the time has become a factor. Plus, Kobe has 5 personal fouls.
And the Lakers do not need, with the timeouts they haven't had, they don't need to go for 3 points right now at all. They don't need to settle for something beyond the arc. They've already got a franchise record, as I mentioned, and they've hit for a high percentage. 19 of their 40 have fallen from beyond the arc, 49.5% overall.
Yeah, that's 48% from three-point land, so that's good shooting from that distance. A very, very, very good shooting from that distance.
Well, Sasha comes out. Small lineup for the Lakers for matchup purposes. Cook, Radmanovic, Sasha. So Vujicic stays on the floor with Evans and Kobe. 139-135. Wizards by 4. Lakers have battled back twice from 17-point deficits in the first half and the second half. Kobe up against Stevenson. Off the Cook pick. Back to Cook. Baseline jumper. And Brian Cook line again. Makes it a 2-point affair. Timeout, Washington, as they'll advance it with 67 seconds left.
They'll only have 20-second timeout here, and a minute and 7 to play. This one going right down to the double wire, or is it the double overtime, as Brian Cook sent it to overtime and now makes a big hoot here in the extra session.
Think you got what it takes to make the call? Think again. It's time you tune into Making the Call with Ronnie Nunn. Join Ronnie's officiating team to analyze plays, break down the rules of the game, and cover hot refereeing issues of the week. Then test your officiating knowledge when Ronnie challenges you to make the call. Learn from the best. Making the Call with Ronnie Nunn every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m.
Amari, Rick Campbell, NBA TV. What's up with you, man? Chris, just call to leave a message. Here's the deal. I got you on my NBA.com team. LeBron. KG, I don't know how to break this to you, dude. Just want to remind you, not so subtly, that we need threes this year, okay? Are you feeling that? Nate?
Fantasy Hoops, presented by Toyota, nightly at 1 a.m.
Voicemail again.
Over the past half-decade, BetterBasketball.com has become the world's leader in improvement videos, bringing you 6 DVDs to build a foundation of the fundamental skills: shooting, dribbling, passing, defending, scoring from the post, and attacking from the perimeter. Now, Better Basketball brings you the most advanced DVD ever released: scoring without the ball. The video features unmatched detail on reacting to your teammates' dribble penetration, developing slasher moves, working off screens, and getting open when denied. The DVD even uses pro footage, so you'll see the techniques applied in real games from around the globe. Plus, you'll learn from Hall of Famer Nancy Lieberman and Jason Kidd. If your goal is to play at the next level or just plain win, get the entire Better Basketball series, put in the sweat, and then reap the rewards. Learn more about all 7 DVDs from BetterBasketball.com or call us at 1-800-BETTER-B. If you buy 6 of the videos, the 7th is free. Order now at BetterBasketball.com.
Well, Brian Cook has made only 2 baskets, Stu. It's interesting the way things work, but it's a matter of timing. Yeah. Right spot, right time, and Brian Cook's been there.
Well, the shot that put the Lakers into overtime is Brian Cook's first basket. 3-pointer. That got him into the extra session, and that was, as you mentioned, his first basket of the night, but the timing was perfect. Now let's see if the Lakers can get maybe their first stop tonight.
Well, a lot of free throws in overtime are the last 3 minutes of regulation and also overtime. Wizards have been there at the stripe as well. They've outscored the Lakers
now, see,
in overtime.
I might even take a foul to Calvin Booth. Hasn't been in the game, man.
Running a weave. It's Arenas for three. Boy, what a night for Gilbert. Gilbert Arenas to 58 points. So that's a franchise record. He has topped the total of Earl Monroe. Kobe by Booth. And foul on the floor.
Again, Gilbert Arenas, he just lulls you to sleep. You don't think he's getting ready to do something. Then all of a sudden he turns on the afterburners, pulls up, drains the three. 58 on the evening and still 47 seconds left to play. So he's got a chance at the big 6-0.
Now they had a foul to give. That's the last foul for the Wizards. Now the Lakers do shoot the rest of the way. But they're down by 5 after the triple by Arenas. 142-137. Kwame Brown back into the game. Kobe fighting just to receive it. Jumps it across. Good look for Radmanovic. That might do it. That will do it. Caron Butler, nobody back for the Lakers. Will slam it home. 33.7 to play. Well, the last time the Wizards won here, and they've only won once over the last 13 tries in Los Angeles. It was the 2004-2005 season when they won in overtime. 110-106 as Kobe got inside. It's a 5-point game. Now can you come up with a steal? Anything can happen. Got to take it away, though. And a timeout as they'll advance the basketball.
Well, the Lakers were trying to do another miracle act tonight, and it looks like it's going to come up just a little short. 26 seconds to play. They're down. 5-5.
Going to an NBA game and don't know what to wear? Do you want to show everyone who your favorite team is?
This is some excitement tonight.
If so, you're in luck, because we've got the widest selection of jackets, pants, sweatshirts, headwear, and much more. Log on to NBAstore.com anytime 24/7 and be all NBA from head to toe. NBAstore.com. We got it all. One store, every team.
Look, how long I gotta stay wrapped up like this?
Being in the zone is just, it's like the ultimate feeling.
Last season, he took his team to a new level.
Time is just still.
Take a journey with Elton Brand and the LA Clippers as they storm back onto the playoff scene.
The game now, I just love the competition, getting into that zone and winning basketball games.
It's the NBA original series The Run, featuring Elton Brand, premiering Tuesday, December 19th at 7 p.m.
26.1 to play. It's a new franchise record. And we mentioned Earl Monroe had the old one. And now Gilbert Arenas owns it. Well, when you're in the company of the Pearl, Earl Monroe, former Baltimore, Washington Bullet, pretty strong company for Gilbert Arenas.
Yeah, and based on what we've been told, he's getting ready to get into some even more select company if he gets another deuce.
Now the Lakers get a takeaway. It's brought into Daniels, and another timeout is called.
Didn't he travel, though?
No travel, they say. Just another timeout. 24.1 left.
I don't think Coach Eddie Jordan liked that timeout.
And that's
I really don't.
That is their last of the overtime.
Oh, boy, he let Daniels know about it, too. He says, what are you doing? You hadn't committed your dribble. Do something other than call a timeout. That's a backcourt.
It worked on me, and it worked for a lot of people I know. Proceed works.
Attention men with thinning hair. The pictures you're seeing are of men who used a revolutionary product called Proceed, a newly patented product that requires just one application every 90 days. Imagine going from this to this after your first application. Proceed works by increasing hair shaft diameter. In clinical studies, statistically significant increases in hair shaft diameters were achieved after a single application. And over just a short period of time, Proceed can make your hair thick, strong, and full enough to help diminish the appearance of thinning areas using it just once every 90 days. That's what makes Proceed so different and appealing to busy men.
Because it impacts the hair and doesn't fake it out or leave some gel on it to make it look thicker, my hair looks thicker because it is thicker. This is my real hair. That's what's so great about Proceed.
Proceed makes you look great with virtually no effort. You gotta try this, guys. Stop the daily regimens. Get off the life sentence of drugs. Get started with Proceed to start looking your best right now.
Are the ravages of age on your hair making you look and feel older? Are you less confident in public, at the workplace, or around women? Are you fed up with daily routines? Well, now you can try Proceed absolutely risk-free. The exact product selling at Giuseppe Franco's of Beverly Hills for $450, yours to try for 90 days. Plus, Proceed will include 3 free gifts to help your hair look even better. It's volumizing shampoo and conditioner, plus this 2-speed scalp massaging brush, altogether a $495 value. Use just one application, wait 90 days, and if you're not 100% satisfied, send back the unused portion for a full refund, but keep the Pro Vibe brush plus the shampoo and conditioner as your gift for trying. Proceed. We're the one. Just one application every 90 days. Operators are standing by, so have your credit card ready to order right now.
It did exactly what it promised.
5-point lead continues for the Wizards as they'll try to get it in with no timeouts remaining. The Lakers still do have a couple of 20s left. So will they need them with 24.1 to play? And this is the road trip we've been talking about. Chicago over 500 now. Minnesota playing their best basketball of the young season. They have put together a nice run. New Jersey, they're still under the 500 mark. You know, the Christmas Day matchup, a sub-500 team in Miami. And it doesn't appear Shaq is going to be back for that one. Orlando over the 500 mark. And then the Bobcats. Definitely well below the Mason-Dixon line.
Gilbert Arenas has put up 58 points. I said he was getting ready to get into real select company. Only one player has ever scored 60 or more points against the Lakers. And it was Wilt. Wilt hit it 7 times.
Bron Butler, he's fouled immediately, so they got into a real good free throw shooter.
The Lakers can't pick and choose who they foul, you know, with this kind of time left. Now Radmanovic is fouled out of the game, and you know he had a breakthrough game offensively for himself. That's 27 points, obviously season high for him.
And only 3, Stu, off his career best of 30. So that's a big night for Vladdy. Huge night, going 11 of 16 from the field. He was out there for 39 minutes as the Lakers will take their time. They've got 30 seconds to make the sub for the man who's fouled out. It's going to be Brian Cook. What an effort to get back into the game by the Lakers.
144 points. I know we're in an extra session, but 144.
So you remember Phoenix up against New Jersey not that long ago. There's a little bit of help. And
Not
now,
enough.
if he makes it, you call a timeout and you advance it to the offensive end.
The help comes if he misses yet another one.
Well, it's still a 2-possession game, even if he makes it. Then it's 6. He's going to get it. Timeout. Lakers take it to the offensive end. It was 161-157. That was the New Jersey Phoenix game where Phoenix won in double OT. Just a few.
Just a few. Well, the Lakers with 23 seconds left. I think their miracles have just about been shot.
Being in the zone is just, you know, it's like the ultimate feeling.
Last season, he took his team to a new level.
You know, time is just still.
Take a journey with Elton Brand and the LA Clippers as they storm back onto the playoff scene.
The game now, I just love the competition, getting into that zone and winning basketball games.
It's the NBA original series The Run, featuring Elton Brand, premiering Tuesday, December 19th at 7 p.m.
Tuesday night just got a whole lot better.
If it's Tuesday, it must be a mod.
So tune in and make yourself at home.
Tuesday night with a mod?
Wouldn't miss it. It's Tuesday night with Ahmad. Hang out pregame with Ahmad and his weekly special guests to talk about what's going on in the NBA and more. So log on to NBA.com for showtimes, because Tuesday night has never been better.
If I'm not playing on Tuesday nights,
I'm watching it with Ahmad.
look, how long I stay wrapped up like this?
Think you got what it takes to make the call? Think again. It's time you tune into Making the Call with Ronnie Nunn. Join Ronnie's officiating team to analyze plays, break down the rules of the game, and cover hot refereeing issues of the week. Then test your officiating knowledge when Ronnie challenges you to make the call. Learn from the best. Making the Call with Ronnie Nunn every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m.
Lakers with 23.2 to play, down by 6. And for the Lakers, they do have a 20-second timeout remaining. So who are your best three-point threats? Well, coming out, Jordan Farmar. I talked about him while we were away because he's hit 3 of 5. I wondered if he'd come back into the game, and they are bringing him back.
I'm surprised they didn't bring Swoosh in. He's a three-point shooter as well. You know, probably because they needed somebody to inbound the ball. You'd like to have not the tallest player, but someone with some size that can see over their man.
But now they'll try to get Kobe. Kobe's going to have it against Stevenson. And he's going to go to the hole. Slam it with 19.7 to play.
Well, see, they were in a foul situation even if they make a three. So
got a foul, and he does.
And there's 60 coming up for Gilbert.
Yep. So this will be the first since Wilt to hit for 60 or more against the Lakers. He's already topped Earl Monroe for the franchise record in scoring. This is a guy that over the first 10 road games, he's averaged only 21 a contest, and at home, way up there. In fact, at home, 34 games, so the 13-point differential. Home and road, the largest in the NBA going into the contest tonight. Kwame coming back into the game for rebounding purposes.
Rebound.
Just thought I'd bring it up.
I know, that's what he's in for. I mean, in case the guy misses the free throw, you want to make sure you get the rebound. Well, that's 59 for Gilbert. This one puts him at the big 6-0. Puts him in the company of only Wilt, the late Wilt Chamberlain.
He got it. He's got 60. And the Lakers will not use their final timeout. Arenas with 16 in overtime. Kobe beyond the arc over Stevenson.
You know how hard it is to make a three-pointer with a double head fake?
Brian Cook got to. He will. Hard off the heel, and that's official now. Farmar at the buzzer. It's over in overtime. It's a 6-point win on a career night for the Washington Wizards. LA native Gilbert Arenas.
Gilbert Arenas put on quite a show and then gave a couple of bows just now to the front row people who were giving him a little bit of razzing during the game. He says, how do you like me now?
Well, Gilbert Arenas with 60, beating the Lakers single-handedly. He got help from Butler and Jamison, but they weren't factors that much in the second half like Gilbert Arenas and in overtime, where he had 16 points. So it is all over. For Stu Lance, I'm Joel Myers. We'll join the crew in just a moment. 147-141 in overtime.
Whether you're dominating the playground, the last one to leave the gym, or you're big time like Mike Bibby, the Better Basketball videos will explode your game.
Even I've learned some things, working with Better Basketball.
just unbelievable.
I've seen so many different videos over the years. You will not find finer tapes than what Better Basketball is offering.
Learn more about all 7 DVDs from BetterBasketball.com. If you buy 6, the 7th is free. Order now at BetterBasketball.com.
Going to an NBA game and don't know what to wear? Do you want to show everyone who your favorite team is?
This is some excitement tonight.
If so, you're in luck, because we've got the widest selection of jackets, pants, sweatshirts, headwear, and much more. Log on to NBAstore.com anytime 24/7 and be all NBA from head to toe. NBAstore.com. We got it all. One store, every team.
Being in the zone is just, it's like the ultimate feeling.
Last season, he took his team to a new level.
Time is just still.
Take a journey with Elton Brand and the LA Clippers as they storm back onto the playoff scene.
The game now, I just love the competition, getting into that zone and winning basketball games.
It's the NBA original series The Run, featuring Elton Brand, premiering Tuesday, December 19th at 7 p.m.
Coming up on NBA TV Daily, the Jazzmen of Utah looking to play a rare winning tune at Conseco Fieldhouse. The Rockets continue to work without T-Mac. We'll see if the Great Wall of Yao was enough to help them beat the Clippers in L.A. Monte Ellis has been a golden second-year player for the Warriors. We'll check his work and see how his team did in Toronto. All that and much more straight ahead on NBA TV Daily. Hello, everyone, and welcome to NBA TV Daily. I'm Andre Aldridge, here to wrap up a 5-game Sunday from out on the courts. And I'll be joined by NBA TV analyst Gail Goodrich in a few minutes. First, a little jazz music. Utah traveled to Indiana Sunday afternoon, hoping to win in a state where they hadn't won since February 12, 2002. Karl Malone, John Stockton, and John Starks were on the floor for Jerry Sloan on that day. They're long gone, but the current players are pretty good, too. So let's head to Conseco Fieldhouse. And for the home club, Stephen Jackson, all smiles before the contest. Deron Williams, more of a serious game face to it. And the Jazz and Williams came out strong. Down the lane, around Jermaine O'Neal, good bucket, 10 points in the first quarter for Deron Williams. Jazz up 10-3, and then on their next offensive possession, he goes around and gives a little rainbow love right there. 12-3 Jazz at that point. Rick Carlisle needs a TO. All right, Pacers get a little something done here. Jamal Tinsley kicks out Danny Granger for the 3. Still the Jazz up 6 at the end of 1. Second quarter, Jazz adding value. Andre Kirilenko dribbles, goes to the bank, and the 3 is good. Utah's up by 14 points, 45-31. And then Stephen Jackson and Jermaine O'Neal working together. Jazz up 53-47 at the break. Third quarter, Al Harrington posting up, AK-47, puts the shot up, sends the ball that away. Yeah, he's usually the blocker from the weak side, but on that one, he was a one-on-one defender, getting it done. Carlos Boozer. Man, his season's been so strong. Double-double, 71-55 Jazz. But remember, the Jazz, despite this old core 3, gave up a big double-digit lead in their previous game at home to the Sacramento Kings. And while they're stellar at home, on the road, they have proved beatable. Coming off the jump ball, though, Paul Millsap says, I don't want to hear anything about being beatable. How about us beating on them? We take another look there. Louisiana Tech in the house. Jazz held the Pacers to 37% shooting in this game, which was their best defensive effort of the season, and it helped them snap a 7-game losing streak to Indiana, taking this by 10. Jermaine O'Neal said this was probably the best team that we've played all year. The Jazz were confronted with Indiana's zone defense, and Derek Fisher liked how his team responded.
Yeah, we've been working awful hard against the zone. A lot of teams have been doing that the last several weeks, and it's something that we'll have to continue to improve on. You know, a lot of teams know that if we can come down and execute our half-court man-to-man offense, I don't know if there are many people that can match up and beat us. You know, Carlos is an animal inside, and you have to play zone to slow him down. So we've been doing a much better job. You look up at the hustle board up there, and it seems like everybody on our team had 4 fouls. But when you play against the Pacers, you know, that's the type of game it's going to be. You know, you're in the Midwest. It's football country, even though it's basketball country as well. And you know that it's going to be a physical, hard-fought game, and we were able to come out on top tonight.
Well, the Jazz are usually coming out on top, and I'm very happy now to be joined alongside our resident Hall of Famer, Gail Goodrich. Good to see you, my friend. Hey, we were going to talk about that Jazz victory, and Gail, Derek Fisher recently said, you know what, I've been in the NBA for 11 years. Who would have thought that could have happened? Well, I'll tell you what, the Jazz are sure happy to have it.
Yeah, they really are. I think he really brings a lot of experience, a lot of leadership to this ball club. This is a team that really hasn't been to the playoffs or gone far in the playoffs in recent years. Yes, they've had injuries the last couple of years. However, with Derek Fisher, I think they have a chance now because he brings a lot of depth to this team. And now he can drive and he can dish off and go into the lane. Wow. Here he gets a little bit of a garbage hit and gets a 2. But he's a player that you really want to have on your ball club. He really drives down the middle and gets the 2. But he also can step outside and make the 3. And he can make shots in clutch situations. He brings a record of having been on 3 championship teams with the Lakers.
Indeed, you're right. And look, we saw some of his work from the game at Conseco where he was big. He started that game and came in when Darren Williams fouled out with 6 minutes to go. But just we're watching his season work here, and you're good with all of it.
Well, I really am. I mean, this is a guy, he's left-handed. He goes to his left strong. But he really picks this team up and comes off the bench. And I think that's really one of the strong points that Utah has this year. They've got good bench strength and good depth and to go along with that starting 5. And this is a team that I think as we go through the season, they're going to get better and better. And they definitely are a playoff contending team.
And we're taking a look at Derek Fisher's numbers on this season and for his career. And Gail, one of the reasons maybe he says that 11-year thing, I'm surprised I'm here, is because he came out of Arkansas Little Rock. So maybe that was the question and the longevity. But I tell you what, let's talk about a guy on his team that's from one of the bigger schools, and that would be Duke, and that'd be Carlos Boozer, who I believe has had an MVP type of season.
Well, he certainly has started the season that way. There's no question about it. He is a monster in there. He's a big guy. He's rugged. He's strong. He absorbs contact. He really creates contact a lot of times. He's a player that can go outside and shoot 15, 18 feet from the basket, but he really does a lot of damage inside. He is absolutely a tiger on the boards. He cleans the glass, and he, again, like you said, I think is having an MVP type of year. And if Utah continues to play the way they have, I think maybe he's going to get some votes.
And we're taking a look at him from the entire season. But Gail, is part of his success the fact that he's healthy now and he wasn't healthy when he was there before?
I think that's true. I think he's had the last, say, 18 months or so where he really hasn't been 100%. And now he's really stepping up and really playing, and I think he feels comfortable. And I think Utah fans are a lot happy that they still have him. There was talk before about maybe some trade rumors. I think those have all gone by the wayside. And if you look at his statistics, you'll see that his field goal percentage has been, on a career basis, 53, 56 this year. He's really an efficient basketball player.
How do you step it up like that?
You play with consistency, or you try to reach a consistent level so that you can get the same kind of consistency throughout the season. And I think he's starting to do that. And so that's the reason that they're doing so well.
When he was in Cleveland, we learned that he could bang and go down low and do all the things that a big man's supposed to do. Are you surprised at his mid-range game this season?
Yeah, I am a little bit surprised. And I watched him play when he was at Duke in college, and he played the post position. So you knew that he had the post moves. He was down there on the block. But since he's come in the NBA, and particularly this year, he has learned to shoot the ball from the 15-foot area, from the elbows, and so that really makes him an extra threat on the offensive end.
All right, good breakdown by you, and you're not going anywhere. We're working together. That's right, because we need to take a quick time out, but we're going to keep the Hall of Famer right here with us. Keep it right here, folks. When we come back, more highlights from Sunday's action, including a look at a second-year guard who's blowing up in Golden State. He would be Monte Ellis. That's the guy, and he's the second leading scorer among sophomores in the NBA. His Warriors visited the Raptors, and another smoking hot player, Yao Ming, and the Rockets in L.A. again, this time with the Clippers. Keep it right here.
Foundation Sports, setting the standard for sports instructional DVDs.
Hi, I'm Magic Johnson. Welcome to the Fundamentals of Basketball.
To be the best, you have to learn from the best. That's why basketball legend Magic Johnson has assembled the greatest team of all-star players and coaches to help players everywhere improve their skills and knowledge of the sport. The Magic Fundamentals comprehensive video program is over 2 hours of instruction from basketball greats Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Diana Taurasi, Carmelo Anthony, Kenny Smith, Amari Stoudemire, and Rip Hamilton. You won't find Magic Fundamentals DVD in stores. It's only available by calling the 800 number on your screen or by visiting our website at foundationsports.com. Whether you're just a beginner or you're playing at the highest levels of high school ball, Magic's program will help you dramatically improve your game.
We all are looking to get better, and this tape will make you better if you practice the drills over and over again. You don't have to go to camp. I'm bringing camp right to you.
The Magic Fundamentals comprehensive video is filled with everything you need to know to increase your points, assists, rebounds, and understanding of the game of basketball. So call now and take the first step to becoming a great basketball player with Magic Fundamentals on 2 DVDs. Order now and receive Magic's conditioning DVD free to help you get stronger, quicker, faster, and jump higher to maximize your basketball skills. That's over 2 hours of basketball instruction on 2 DVDs, plus the free conditioning DVD for the incredible low price of 2 payments of only $19.99, plus $5.95 shipping and handling. And when you call, ask how you can own the complete Magic Fundamentals library. Call now or order online at foundationsports.com. Rush delivery available.
Welcome back to NBA TV Daily. The NBA TV game of the night took place at Staples Center, where the Lakers entertained the Wizards. Kobe Bryant was coming off of a scintillating 53-point performance in LA's overtime win against Houston on Friday night. Now, no one shoots the lights out at Staples like Kobe, right? Well, usually, but LA native Gilbert Arenas had something special up his sleeve on Sunday night. So let's head to the city of England, where the stars are always hanging out. Star number one, usually Kobe Bryant. Yes, it is his house. No question about that. But Gilbert Arenas from San Fernando Valley, Los Angeles, third quarter, Lakers move the ball around to Kobe.